Our sponsors are APCO, Alabama Plate Cutting Company, Liberty Moving Storage and Delivery, Chelsea Chiropractic, Columbiana Tractor, Hayes Eye Center, Hope for Gabe, and of course, Ridgecrest Homes.
Richard, we would also like to thank our broadcast sponsor, Shirley Hall with EXP Realty. So from all of us at Cool 96.9 and Chelsea Football, thank you all for the great sponsors that we have. Richard, tonight we have will be Coach Cassidy's second game of his tenure here at Chelsea. We dropped the opening game last week against Helena, 28-6, but despite that loss, we're looking for bright spots and looking to bounce back tonight here in week 2 versus the Eagles.
Yeah, you know, Ray, it was a tough week. Helena is a and they're just fundamentally sound on defense, and we saw that last week. You know, it's a hard game to start the season with, but it's the schedule we dealt with, so we had to deal with it. But, you know, there was never any quit in the team. Coach mentioned that, too. And like you said, there are plenty of good things to build off of and improve in.
Richard, our opponent tonight comes in after some confidence after losing a nail-biter last week against 7A Spain Park 14-10. Calera led deep in the fourth quarter, but the Jaguars were able to score on a 70-yard touchdown drive with a defensive battle that really turned out to be a fantastic ball game, and we're looking forward to tonight's ball game.
Yeah. It was definitely a defensive coach's favorite type of game. It was 7-0 going in. Calera scored on their first offensive play last week on an 85-yard screen play and take the lead. And then Spain Park scored late in the first quarter, and it was tied all the way going into the late fourth quarter. They had one first down in the second half between both teams until 3 minutes left to go in the game. So definitely a defensive game. That's what Calera is known for this year. Most of their starters are returning on defense, but, you know, there's been a lot of talk about the Chelsea defense, too. Lots of starters returning. You know, and I expect another low-scoring game this week, Ray. Games like this, when it's those kind of games, anybody can win. And, of course, we're pulling for the Hornets to pull out a
rushing last week, which accounted for more than half the Hornets' offensive production. Sophomore quarterback. We're taking a moment of silence here.
I believe so.
We'll take it with them. We can't hear exactly what's being said on the other side.
Ray, I believe we're still broadcasting. Just let everybody know. I believe Calera is honoring a former player, number 74, who under some circumstances may have passed away, but I'm not sure of the details, so we don't want to get too much into that. But I think we're having 74 seconds of a moment of silence.
Okay. Thank you, Richard. So we just found out Johnson Noble we'll be lifting their family up in prayers, and that's terrible, terrible to lose a child, and we just lift that family up, lift all the family of Calera up that's dealing with that tragedy.
Yes.
Richard, to get back and not to make light of that situation, we were talking about Dodson. Carter Dodson, he had an okay first game.
Yeah.
Bless his heart, he was running. I had somebody reach out to me and wanted to know we need to get the ball in certain people's hands, and I'm like, well, I think we're trying. We're just trying to, bless his heart, the quarterback was running for his life. So we're going to take our headphones off and do the national anthem. All right, thank you to Calera High School Marching Band, the Soaring Eagles, and Soaring Sound over there. We were thankful. Remember, Richard, we were talking about Carter Dodson.
Yep.
He had a rough start to his first opening game, but Richard, in defense of him, he was running, he was scrambling, had a lot of opportunities, and just wasn't able to capitalize on all of them. But that ain't all his fault. He's a sophomore, but I thought he played his heart out, and that's all you can really ask for.
Yeah, and you mentioned that the receivers just could not find an open area last week, and Helena was able to bring 4 or 5 guys, and they were able to drop 6 or 7. So, when you do that, it's hard for a quarterback, especially a young quarterback, making just his first regular season start on a Friday night to find some throwing lanes. And but the offensive line, do you give some running lanes for Emerson to run a little bit? And so it would be nice to see how the offensive line gels. They're a tight-knit group. But like I said, a lot of them, they've not played together a lot. So, but we're about to have our captains meet, and we do not have a sideline reporter tonight, but we do have an exciting halftime interview.
Do you want to talk about who our captains are tonight for the Hornets?
Yeah, tonight we have our offensive and defensive players of the game. Chris McNeil, the defensive player of the week last week, was captain, along with number 42, Ian Osborne, number 6, MJ Conrad Baker, and number 12, Rajan Tribble.
Yeah, all of them played really tough last week.
Yep.
Richard, I'm looking for an exciting game. Like I said, Calera and Chelsea's always – I don't know that Calera and Chelsea's the rivalry today that it was back in the 90s when we played.
Nope.
Jeff Bean walked over here. He's got a son on the team. And Jeff walked over and said, do you remember what Coach Taylor used to say? This is the ugly blue.
Yeah.
He had other words. But
yeah, words that we can't say.
Yeah.
SEC will get after us. But, hey, Ray, we're about 3 minutes away before kickoff here, and I believe we're going to take a quick break and hear from our sponsors.
All right, we'll be right back.
Hey, Ray, did I hear you've been having some back issues?
Richard, I just chalk it up to getting older. I hurt my back this week putting my sock on. I think I'm going to go get it checked out.
Have you ever tried going to a chiropractor? We have one right here in Chelsea that I'm sure would love to help you.
Would that happen to be Dr. Justin Fogo at Chelsea Chiropractic?
That's exactly who I'm talking about. Chelsea Chiropractic has a friendly and courteous staff and a comfortable atmosphere, and they have a convenient location at 398 Chester Drive.
Now, Richard, I've heard they have acupuncture, dry needling, spinal decompression, and traction, and they also have Class 5 MLS M6 medical laser. I think you're right, Richard. I think I just need to go see Dr. Justin Fogo at Chelsea Chiropractic.
Chelsea Chiropractic, 205-678-1000.
Chelsea Chiropractic is a proud supporter of Chelsea Athletics. As a Chelsea High School graduate and a proud member of the Chelsea community, Shirley Hall with eXp Realty is honored to support Chelsea High School football. Shirley Hall with eXp Realty, 205-369-9076 or shirleyhallsales@gmail.com. Cool 96.9 and Chelsea High School football is supported by community and business partners, including Columbiana Tractor. Columbiana Tractor stays small, but sells big. Columbiana Tractor is Central Alabama dealer for LS Tractor and Skag Power Equipment. They also carry a variety of LS, Titan, and DHE equipment. At Columbiana Tractor, they are happy to help you find the equipment and service you're looking for. Family owned and operated, Columbiana Tractor can be reached at 205-670-0054.
Ridgecrest Homes is honored to support Chelsea High School football. Ridgecrest Homes are well built and affordable. If you're looking for a floor plan that suits your family, Ridgecrest can help. 205-980-2877 or ridgecresthomes.net.
The Chelsea Hornet Quarterback Club and Cool 96.9 would like to thank Alabama Plate Cutting Company for their sponsorship. Alabama Plate Cutting Company is an organization built on timeliness, quality, and cost effectiveness. They strive to partner with customers to develop long-lasting relationships that will improve profitability. Whether you're looking for a single piece or require numerous truckloads, Alabama Plate Cutting Company can handle your needs. More information can be found at alabamaplate.com.
Cool 96.9 is honored to tell our listeners about Hope for Gabe. Hope for Gabe is a nonprofit foundation focused on the research and cure for Duchenne's disease. The goal is simple, to eradicate the disease. Hope for Gabe was created by Scott and Tracy Griffin in honor of their son, Gabe Griffin. Hope for Gabe raises research dollars by organizing and developing creative fundraising while at the same time serving as an information database for the most current trials and research programs. More information can be found at hopeforgabe.org. libertymoving.org.
Liberty Moving is more than a moving company. They're a moving family. They provide a safe and enjoyable moving experience to residential and commercial moving customers. This dedication to excellence has helped them become a company known for reliability, punctuality, and honesty. If you're ready to get professional help with your next move, Liberty Moving is ready to show you how they can simplify the process and help cut down your stress. With Liberty Moving, you'll know your property is in good hands and you'll know you're getting a great price. More information can be found at libertymovingal.com.
Cool 96.9 and Chelsea High School football is sponsored by Hayes Eye Center. If you live anywhere near Chelsea, you know the name Dr. Robbie Hayes. Dr. Hayes and his staff provide personalized eye health and vision care for the whole family. Located right off Highway 280 in the Chelsea Med Plaza, the phone number is 205-678-2020.
All right, we're back here live at Ricky Carnes Memorial Stadium where Chelsea's kickoff team, Chelsea actually won the toss, elected to defer, so Calera decided they will be the receiving team. Richard, looking forward here to this kickoff. Jack Seymour, the senior, kicking off for Chelsea. Got the ball sitting literally at the tip of the Eagles' feather.
Yep.
Between the two hash marks on the Chelsea 40-yard line. And, Richard, I think like we talked about, you mentioned it in pregame, we can't let Calera score on the first play of the game.
No, they did that last week. You know, Chelsea gave up a big kickoff to start the game last week, kickoff return. And here we need Seymour to get him a touchback here, get the ball in the end zone, keep the dangerous Calera receivers to get a big return.
Yeah, back deep, number 2, Benson, and number 6, Dixon. Jack Seymour kicks the ever-living dog crap out of it. Kicked it about 5 yards deep in the end zone. We needed that. That's huge.
Yeah.
So leading the defense out here on the field is number 44, senior Jackson Laughlin. Mom and Dad got family listening to us.
Mom and Dad about 25 feet to our left there.
If that's 25 foot, then I can hit a golf ball 400 yards. That's only about 12 feet right there.
Well, okay.
Brian Laughlin, I could touch his head almost with my
he's
arm.
only 6'9", so
Brian's tall.
He's laying down, so that's
All right.
a little bit closer.
All right, Calera comes out, got twins left, single receiver right, 2 backs in the backfield. Chelsea in their 3-4 defense. I don't see a nose guard. Do you see a nose?
Yeah,
Jaden, I see it.
How do you miss Jaden?
Yeah, he was back there with the linebackers.
You know, and Calera's continuing their honor of their fallen player. They got 74 as the missing player there. They're going to take a delayed game. It's got to be tough. You know, we have not. I think Chelsea probably decline it.
Sure.
You know. It's, you know, we've had former players that have passed away, but never an active player. And, again,
They brought his jersey out on the field.
Yeah, he was an honorary captain, and just a touching moment. I mean, I got chill bumps.
I do too.
But, hey, Chelsea declined the penalty, which is classy. You've seen this in college games, and never been a part of it, though.
Yep. Hey, for those of you listening, Jennifer Cassidy will be our halftime interview.
Oh, yeah.
Calera changes their offensive formation. They're heavy set left, twins left, tight end, fullback. Ball snap, hand the ball to the tailback in the backfield. We had him hemmed up really close. We had a lot of pressure. Jaden Bennett whooped the center.
Yeah.
It was in the backfield, and the running back had to make a quick cut off that.
Yeah. Number 5 for Calera there. We had him hemmed up in the backfield. We got to wrap him up. Got to have some team defensive tackling this week.
All right, same formation. Second down, the ball handed to the tailback again. He's off Richard. He ran slap into our safety, but his helmet came off, so he'll have to come out of the game.
Yeah.
Big run by the running back for Calera.
Yeah, big hit by the time by the Hornets. That's number 5, Owen Key. His dad's sitting right up here in front of us, too. Big hit there. Their running back's going to have to step out for a minute. But they've got a 1-2 punch. At running back, number 33 comes in at 6'1", 225. Right, he's a load.
All right, same formation. Twins left, quarterback in the backfield. Preston Stokes, senior, 5'11", 160. Running back offset to his right. Trips left. Ball sitting at the 33-yard line. Quarterback looks to throws. Oh, nice play by our defense right there. That's going to be Ragin, wasn't it,
Yeah,
Richard?
that's Ragin Tribble there, who's only had one. Now we're going to throw a flag.
No way.
What? The play was over. Okay. No, he picked it up.
Okay.
I think when he threw the ball to him, he grabbed his
flag.
flag on accident. I thought, what? That was, anyway.
All right. Calera running no huddle, getting up on the ball quick. Twins left, single receiver to the right. The running back moves offset to the left of Stokes. Stokes at quarterback calling his fullback in motion. 2nd down to 10. Ball handed over the right tackle. Number 9 back in the ballgame. Great job pursuit by the defense. Raging. Yeah. And number 5, that's going to be Owen Key. Yeah. Again, great job. Great closing speed on that, Richard.
Yeah, Cody Fortenberry was there, and he was there. He kind of made the running back kind of veered out a little bit, and Raging and Key were able to combine to force him out. Only a gain of about 3.
3rd and 7, the ball sitting at the 37-yard line. Ball snapped to Stokes. He looks to throw, throws downfield. Nice place by Chris McNeil. Richard, one thing this quarterback doesn't have is a very strong arm. He's floating the ball, and our defensive backs are having an opportunity. I thought Chris could have actually jumped that and picked it.
Well, it did a great job there. He just Calera does not have the size that we saw last week.
No.
The quarterback comes in about 5'10", 155, I think, Ray. So he's not a really big quarterback.
You talking about Stokes?
Yeah,
5'11", 160.
Yeah. So anyway, held the Eagles to punt here, Ray.
Yep, number 1, Emerson Russell, back deep, standing at the Hornet 32-yard line. The ball snapped, got a little pressure. Nobody runs in the punter. Low punt, hits and rolls. Takes a Hornet bounce. I'd like to see Emerson get away from it.
Yeah.
So, Richard, after a good defensive stance, which has got to give confidence to the Hornets defense, Chelsea would take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Yeah, and punting is going to be interesting tonight, Ray. That was a big question mark for the Calera Eagles coming into the season. Their kickoff and field goal kicker is pretty steady, but their punter is new this year.
Yep. All right. Carter Dotson, the sophomore quarterback, comes out to lead the Hornets. Chelsea comes out and trips left. Ball on the far hash mark, moving from right to left. Ball hand to Emerson Russell right off the gate over right tackle, and he's not going to pick up anything, Richard.
Well, I told you at the beginning that Calera is really big on their defense this year, and their front 7, most of them are back, and that's their what we got? Somebody's got to go out. They got
Richard, their middle linebacker is 5'7", 180, number 30.
Yeah, but they are stoked about their front 7, Ray. The secondary is where they have some questions. It'd be nice if we could take advantage of that.
All right, same formation, no gain.
We're Wildcat.
Left. Oh, yeah, Emerson's in it, Wildcat. Ball handed over left end, a little speed sweep. Here goes number 11, MJ Conrad. Ooh, I'm glad they didn't call hold. I thought that was a late hit. Flag, heaven forbid.
You can't just ride them out and call it down. But the coaches are there. They're not arguing.
Coach Cassidy ain't arguing. I ain't arguing. That's going to be my philosophy, Richard.
Right. There you go.
Coach Cassidy argues, I argue.
Hey, look, that's a good philosophy to have. But, they hit this. They got this tarp over here to protect the grass, and when they hit it, I think they may have just slipped and fell down. But it's going to bring 3rd and 3.
Yep. 3rd down and 3. The ball sitting at the Hornet 49-yard line. Twins left, single receiver right. We got whistles. What do we got?
I think Calera's got a timeout.
Calera's got a timeout?
Yep.
All right, Richard, they're going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after these messages.
Hey, Ray, did I hear you've been having some back issues?
Richard, I just chalk it up to getting older. I hurt my back this week putting my sock on. I think I'm going to go get it checked out.
Have you ever tried going to a chiropractor? We have one right here in Chelsea that I'm sure would love to help you.
Would that happen to be Dr. Justin Fogo at Chelsea Chiropractic?
That's exactly who I'm talking about. Chelsea Chiropractic has a friendly and courteous staff and a comfortable atmosphere, and they have a convenient location at 398 Chester Drive.
Now, Richard, I've heard they have acupuncture, dry needling, spinal decompression, and traction, and also have Class 5 MLS M6 medical laser. I think you're right, Richard. I think I just need to go see Dr. Justin Fogo at Chelsea Chiropractic.
Chelsea Chiropractic, 205-678-1000.
Chelsea Chiropractic is a proud supporter of Chelsea Athletics. All right, we're back here at the big 3rd down for the Hornets. Richard, give kudos to the Soaring Sound Eagle Marching Band. They are blowing it out. You didn't have your headset off?
No. Loud. Well, they're loud. Well, they got their 10 over there on
Yep. All right, empty formation for the Hornets. Ball on the left hash mark, snap called. Carter Dodson having to try and avoid pressure. He gets away. He's looking to scramble, throws downfield, doesn't have a whole lot of open people, but I think he's going to complete it, but I think they're going to call interference. That's going to be number 17, Jackson Shuttlesworth. That was kind of a strange, the ball was either snapped early, let's see what they call, pass interference on the defense.
Yeah.
So you can't tack that on, so we'll decline that penalty. So right now, we're 1 for 1 in the passing category. Big pickup. Yeah. Kind of a dangerous throw.
It was, and Jackson Carter Dodson was under duress early because the offensive line never moved except for the center. And he was able to get away from the first defender and just chunk one downfield, and big 17 Shuttlesworth was able to bring it down for a big first down.
Great job by Dotson evading the pressure. Trips left, single receiver right, ball at 16-yard line. Hand to Emerson right up the middle. He busts one tackle. He's down to the 6-yard line, Richard. Big pickup, about 6 yards.
Yeah, he just keeps those legs churning. And nice run that time right behind the big offensive line. That's going to bring our heavy set in, Ray. You got who you got there? We're going to get our rosters here.
Yep. We got some new people going to our heavy set. It looks like we got Emerson's going to go to quarterback. Yep, Emerson's at quarterback. Twins right, single receiver left. Don't see him throwing it here. We were successful last week, scored one of our only touchdowns in this. Number 20 goes in motion. Emerson looking for blocking. Doesn't get a ton of it. Richard in the backfield with him is number 20, Taylor Armbruster. He got some carries last week. Leighton Gerard, starting tailback along with Emerson last week, got hurt. Going to be out for a few weeks.
Yep. First play of the game.
Yep, so number 20, Taylor Armbruster, is going to have to get some help tote the mail a little bit. Still in the heavy formation, trips right. Emerson, the quarterback, calls for the snap, gets behind his blockers, slips up in there. Not going to pick up much, only picked up maybe one. Richard, I don't know, was that second or third down? I can't see the stick.
Could be second.
So this will be third down?
No.
Now they're saying it's fourth.
No, they flipped it back to.
Oh, okay.
He'd already switched it over.
Okay. Robbie Hayes, one of our great sponsors down there, helping, giving us some indication on how close we are to the first down. Why did we move the ball to the left hash mark?
Why did we move the ball outside the hash mark?
Right.
You can't put the ball outside the
right.
hash unless they're going to measure.
Maybe
but
so.
Why
would you move the ball? I've never seen that before.
You're not supposed to move the ball. I mean, they're throwing the ball around like it's a 7-on-7 out here.
And it is fourth down, too.
It is fourth down, yeah, but they're going to measure. But I've never seen referees throwing the football around.
I have not either.
It's supposed to spot it right where the running back gets up, and they measure it wherever it is.
Maybe Calera's chain crew is not as in shape as our chain crew at Chelsea.
Yeah, I know.
And they're worried about them running out. Brian Laughlin. Brian can't even hear me.
No, he can't. He should be listening to 87.9.
Yeah. The cool 96.9.
But look, I say if we don't pick this up, I say we may have got it.
I think, well, it's hard to tell. We did not.
Oh,
it's close.
Inches.
He started like a big giant fish, and he came into about a millimeter.
Look, he went from YMCA. He went from the Y to the A.
Yeah, he did.
And YMCA real quick.
I think you get 3 here, Richard. That's just my listen. I'm gonna get the points. We're going for it though. I can see the kids are fired up. They're going out. We're gonna stay in the heavy Wildcat right here.
Yep. We're gonna run behind big hair Williams.
Yep, Sloan DeWeese in there.
DeWeese. You got
Sloan DeWeese is at fullback. Armbruster's at the other, like a fullback position.
You got number 13, Nick Selinsky's in there.
Yep.
Another tight end. You got 2 tight ends.
I'm like you. I think you run right behind big Walker Williams, left tackle.
Yep.
Well, here's what you do know. Calera's going to bring the kitchen sink.
Right. Looks like number 5, Reese Bentner, is out there.
Yeah.
We got
Reese is just a freshman.
We got an extra lineman in there. It's definitely heavy here.
What we have here is 4th and inches.
Yep.
The ball sitting on about the 6.5-yard line. Emerson's under shotgun. Hands it off to number 20.
No.
Richard, he ain't going to get it.
No.
They brought the house.
They did.
That was what I was afraid of, is when you're in that Wildcat, the percentages go up in running the football. And I think Calera sold out and said, we're going to take a chance here, and we're just going to say we're bringing everybody. And they made the right gamble. Yeah,
21 came off the edge like he was coming in to block a field goal, and nobody touched him. You got to at least get a little push on him. He just dove down inside and made the tackle for a loss, and the Eagles are going to take over deep into their own territory.
Well, not a bad place for Calera to have to take over. The ball sitting at the 7-yard line, far hash mark. Calera going from left to right. They're in twins right. Got a fullback in. Throws a quick pass out here to number 8. Great job by Rajan right there. They're going to give him forward progress, but he's still going to pick up about
Yeah.
It's like about 7 yards, Richard.
Rajan wrapped him up and drove him out of bounds, and that just gives that receiver something to think about.
Yeah.
Next time he comes out there in the flats for that.
All right, 2nd down and 4, maybe a long 3. Twins right. Quarterback calls for a snap, hands the ball off up the middle. Richard, he gets hit by about 8 different white jerseys, and I think he's got enough for a clear 1st down.
Yeah. That's going to be number 5 for Calera. That's
Number 5, Daniel Brown.
Yeah, Daniel Brown. He comes in 5'10", 185, so he's got a low center of gravity and got some push behind him.
Yep. Calera trying to draw Chelsea off sides. Quarterback moving Stokes, moving the running back over, hands it off left end. He bounces outside, trying to use his speed. The problem is Chris McNeil's on that side, and Chris is probably faster than he is.
Yeah. Chris just locked him up, and just kind of drove him on out to the side there. Number 5, he tried to run up into what we would consider the 5-hole. It was nothing there, so he tried bouncing it on out, and Chris was there to drive him out, but picked up about 2 yards.
Yeah. Calera switches formation after they switch to the left hash mark, trips right. Quarterback calls for snap, hands the ball off up the middle again. Richard, he's just picking and weaving through there. Jaden Bennett wasn't getting much of a push at the nose. Number 34, Isaiah Ziegert checking in the game. Sophomore, Jaden Bennett comes out. Ball snap, handed up the middle again. Richard, big hole, weird.
Yeah, we're going to false start.
We're tired.
Yeah.
Maybe we stopped because of whistles. Let's pray that's the case.
It was a false start.
Yeah,
on
good.
The Eagles.
Good.
They had the receivers moving. So we're going to back them up. Hey, if we can't slow them down on 1st down, let's let them slow themselves down.
Yeah. They're running a fast-paced offense. They're
are.
trying to stay in the same formation so that they can be a little faster. And that time it bit them in the rear.
Yep.
After the 5-yard penalty, it'd be 1st and 15 from the 25-yard line. Clears in, trips right. Quarterback Preston Stokes, senior. Number 33 checks in the game. Brundage.
That's the bigger of the 2 backs.
Yep. Hand the ball off left tackle. We missed him in the backfield. Thank goodness he went down. We barely missed him, sacking him for a loss. Is that Cody Fortenberry? Yeah. This Cody just lost his footing.
Yeah. Chris McNeil in there on another tackle. When your secondary is making the tackles on run plays, we got to figure out a way to get our linebackers involved.
Same formation. I hear whistles.
Probably going to be a heat timeout.
Yep, 5:22. You're right. All right, well, 5:21 left in the opening quarter, 0-0. Both teams moving the ball a little bit, but we're going to take a break. We'll be back here to this heat timeout.
As a Chelsea High School graduate and a proud member of the Chelsea community, Shirley Hall with eXp Realty is honored to support Chelsea High School football. Shirley Hall with eXp Realty, 205-369-9076 or shirleyhallsales@gmail.com. Cool 96.9 and Chelsea High School football is supported by community and business partners, including Columbiana Tractor. Columbiana Tractor stays small, but sells big. Columbiana Tractor is Central Alabama dealer for LS Tractor and Skag Power Equipment. They also carry a variety of LS, Titan, and DHE equipment. At Columbiana Tractor, they are happy to help you find the equipment and service you're looking for. Family owned and operated, Columbiana Tractor can be reached at 205-670-0054.
All right, we're back here on this 2nd down and 12 for the Calera Eagles. Ball sitting on the far hash mark at the 29-yard line of the Eagles. Calera's going to come out in an empty formation. Trips left, Twins right.
We need to get that guy out here on this inside receiver. There we go.
Yeah, I feel like we got a quarterback draw here. Quarterback takes snap. Stokes looks. He tries to throw downfield. He's got a fast receiver, and he catches
We tied it away from him.
He got it. He did. That's interception. That's interception.
That's number 5, Owen Key. He just whipped it away from the receiver.
They're not giving it to us yet, though, Richard. They got to, though.
Yeah, he had it before they went
They
down.
have to. Yes,
Yeah,
Chelsea's
they
ball. Huge interception by Owen Key. Great defense right there by the safety.
Yeah, great job. He just went up. He was beat at first, but he just reached up and just swiped it away. Hey, that's a little George T. Gash right there.
That was huge right there. Mom and Dad sitting right here in front of us, and I don't think Mom knew exactly what had happened. Dad jumped up, Mom jumped up, and everybody started cheering.
There we go.
Great job by the Hornets. First takeaway of the night for either team. Chelsea's going to take over at their own 29-yard line. Trips right, single receiver left. Dotson looking to get away from pressure, throws it back across the field, hits is that going to be Jadarian or MJ? I couldn't tell.
I can't tell. There was about 4 clear Eagles on him. That's Jadarian.
Yeah, number 8, Jadarian.
Yep. Yeah.
Big catch, Jadarian. I'd like to see him. We
got a penalty on Calera. I didn't see. I just saw him pointing. It was thrown by the white hat. It may have been
roughing the passer.
I don't know if it was roughing the passer. Let's see how they mark it off.
It was.
Okay.
Coach Smitty over here at our left said it is roughing the passer. We get Smitty go there and be our sideline reporter. We need somebody. We're taking applications. Don't pay very well. Take him with you. Yeah.
Look, hey, anybody can do it.
We got some proof on that, don't we?
Yeah.
All right, here at the bottom, MJ Conrad. Ball crosses over into Calera territory with that penalty. Trips right, single receiver left. Emerson Russell in the backfield just left to Carter Dodson. Carter standing at the 50-yard line, ready to take the snap. He does. Throws a quick slant out to MJ Conrad. MJ's got moves. He makes the corner miss, and he breaks it upfield for a gain of about 17 and another Hornet first down, Richard.
Yeah, we said it earlier, Ray. If we can just get our talented receivers the ball out in space, they can make some moves. They got speed. Jadarian, MJ, you got Shuttlesworth on the other side. Of course, you got and EJ's out there too. So we got to just give our quarterback some time, and he can get the ball out to him.
MJ and EJ on the right side. Jadarian here on the left. Carter at quarterback brings Jadarian in motion. Jadarian having to try and he had pressure in the backfield immediately. I'd like to see a whistle blown.
Yeah. But, yeah, he caught the little pop pass coming across the middle there, and as soon as he got it, the defensive end was in his face, and he tried to make something out of it, but lost about 3 yards.
Well, if you're going to run a speed sweep, either way, you have to contain that outside pressure because you have to get the edge with the running the route. You have to catch the edge right there, and we just didn't do a good job of sealing off that edge.
Right.
All right, loss of 3 on the play, maybe 4. 2nd down and 13 on the play. Number 13, Nick Solinsky, checks in the game. They're going to have to quit doing that baby powder. I'm going to suffocate over here. Ball snapped, it's going to be number 20. Big run right there by big 2-0 arm wrestler up the middle. Just a little trap play up the middle for about 8 yards. They're going to bring up 3rd down and about 4, Rich.
Yeah, nice hard run that time. You know, that's what we got to have. You got Emerson, who's a little smaller in stature, who runs hard, but it's nice to have somebody with a little more weight and get that momentum going a little bit.
I agree. Empty formation right here. Twins left. Richard, are we missing somebody?
I believe so.
We don't have but 10 players out there.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. Yeah, they got 5 linemen, a quarterback, and 4
we need
receivers.
to call timeout. We don't have but 10 players. We're missing it. I don't see a flag either. You got to take it and run. Well, if you're going to fall down there, Carter gets his helmet ripped off. Richard, I'm not mistaken. I do believe we only had 10 people.
Then we dropped the snap. That's going to bring up a 4th down race. So here comes the field goal team.
Yep, Jack Seymour. Ball's going to be sitting at the, let's see where they're going to spot it. Richard, that's going to be a 43-yard field goal for Jack Seymour.
He's got the leg.
He does,
Let's
yes.
see if we can get the blocking.
Got 6 seconds left on the play clock. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is up. And, Richard, I think it's going to be good.
Yes, sir.
I think it is. And it is 2:09. And your Hornets strike first with a 43-yard field goal by Jack Seymour. Richard, there was a little more leg on that. We could hit that from 50.
That's right, Ray.
All right.
That time, that was a 3-minute, 46-yard drive capped off by the officially 42-yard field goal by Jack Seymour. But like you said, that would have been good from about 50. But either way, Ray, with 2:09 left to go in the first quarter, your Hornets are up 3-0.
All right, Richard, we ain't got time for no break, do we? No, let's get back out there and play a little football.
That's right.
Got some friends from listening, Steve Smith and Tyler Smith listening to the game. Got a picture of them watching it there.
There you go.
Jackson Powers listening to us there in Orlando.
Yep.
Bo Roberts listening to up in North Carolina, always a Chelsea grad. Bo, get ready. We're getting ready for that 30-year reunion. Richard,
That's right.
We got our 30-year reunion meeting coming up in a couple of weeks.
I won't be there.
Well, you won't be there.
No. I mean, I'll be at the reunion, but I'm not planning it. I'm just going to show up and have fun.
We were going to have it at Casa Power's house, but you sold it.
Well, it was too big. We didn't have enough. We only had 75 people in our graduating class, and the house was too big.
That's true. All right, 2:09 left here. Chelsea strikes first, 3-0. Jack Seymour's teed it up at the 40. Kicks a low line drive kick, and once again kicks the ever-living dog mess out of it. Where has this been, Richard?
I don't know, but I like it.
I do too. Jack kicking the fool out of the ball.
And it's a low line drive. That ball is not getting. We're sitting on the top step or top bleachers here, and it's staying below our eye level. And it's just hitting looks like one of your golf shots, right?
Just low and just a line shot.
I mean, it goes forever.
Yes, it does. All right, Calera going to take over at 1st and 10. Ball sitting between both hash marks. Stokes at quarterback. Big number 5, the running back, Daniel Brown, senior, 5'10", 185 in the backfield. Number 1 comes in motion. They're going to let him get set. Stokes, oh, that's a penalty. I'd like to see a flag.
No flag. No.
Oh, my goodness. Jackson Laughlin on the – how is that not a penalty? The whole left side moved early. Oh, well, whatever. I like how Coach Cassie's back here talking to the back judge. Oh, he just says as soon as I said his name, Seabolt knocked his headset off.
Yeah, he did.
All right, pickup of 8 on the play. Stokes takes a snap, hands it off once again. Ian Osborne in the backfield. Oh, on the ground, we got a fumble. Chelsea saying they got it. I'd like to see an official.
It is, yeah.
Chelsea football.
Yes, sir.
Where? I ain't seen the referee a signal yet.
There it is.
Where?
Right there.
There it is. Oh, now it is.
I saw the side judge over there marking. He was waving his flag, but I think he grabbed it, thought he was grabbing his bean bag. But he held his flag, and I could see it waving, and then he motioned it was our ball. But either way, it is.
Back-to-back turnovers for the Eagles. Chelsea's got to capitalize here. Richard, we got to score a touchdown here. I'd like to see us get one in the end zone.
Yeah, absolutely. So far, Chelsea is winning the field position battle tonight,
yeah,
Ray.
No doubt.
But like you said, we got a short field here. We've got to capitalize.
Yep, 1:32 left in the first quarter. Chelsea 3, Calera 0. Sloan DeWeese in at fullback. Emerson Russell, the tailback, just left of Carter Dotson at quarterback at shotgun. Sloan goes in motion to the right side. Ball snapped. Quick handoff to Emerson Russell over right tackle. Emerson fighting hard, picking up about 6 yards, maybe 7 on the play.
Yeah, Emerson spinning and juking on his way to picking up a nice yardage on first down. Reyes, he picked up 9 yards.
We'll take it. First down, 9 yards every play. I love it. Second down and 1. Same formation. Twins right. Sloan DeWeese moves in right formation. Hand to Emerson right there. Emerson just picking and jiving through there. We're getting a push on that defensive front, Richard. I'm noticing the nose guard.
Oh my gosh.
Is that on us or them?
Probably. We retaliated. We got hit in the scrum, and then we pushed them back, and I think they're going to get us because it's always the second man.
It is always the second man. We got personal foul. Yep. On Chelsea.
It always is the
Can't
second.
do that stuff.
No. You got it you just can't. It doesn't matter what they do. You cannot retaliate because you're going to get called for it.
Every time.
Yep.
That's going to be a 15-yarder, Richard. So we had the first down, and now they're going back. So we were 2nd and 1, got the first, and now it's going to be 2nd and about 16. You know it?
Yeah. Number 15, Miller.
Whoa. Why are both the sticks moving, buddy?
Yeah.
Whoa. Hey.
Did they give us the first down?
Maybe.
They did.
Okay,
it was dead ball. It was after the. Yeah, that's what
okay.
it was.
I was about to say, be careful.
Yeah.
I thought Brian Laughlin was going to have to go down there and give him Chain Crew 101.
Number 15, Miller Topazzi has checked in at receiver for MJ.
Yep. Trips left, single receiver to the right. Shuttlesworth all by himself. Empty formation. Looks like Emerson Russell also out wide. Carter Dodson looking to the sideline. This is a dark field, Richard.
Yeah, it is.
Ball snap. Carter throws a quick pass out in the flat to Shuttlesworth. Shuttlesworth breaks a tackle. Going to pick up about maybe 5-6 yards on that pass play.
Yeah, Shuttlesworth is a big target. I think he comes in about 6'2", or so, and he's a big target, got big hands. It was just a little out route. Picked up about 5 yards.
You notice that I feel like Dotson, you can see the confidence he has.
Oh, yeah.
He's throwing the ball with a little more spunk. Plus, his heart, he's got time.
Well, and the thing is what's the best thing to do for a quarterback when he struggled the week before with not having a lot of time?
Yep. Great call.
Passes.
Yeah, great job by Coach Cassidy throwing some confident throws right there, making some short throws. Trips left, single receiver right. Emerson goes in motion to the right. We got whistles. I don't know what we got.
Heat timeout?
No, I think we called timeout.
Okay. Well, we're right at 51 seconds left to go in the first quarter. So, yeah.
All right, 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Chelsea 3, Calera 0. We'll be back after these messages.
Ridgecrest Homes is honored to support Chelsea High School football. Ridgecrest Homes are well built and affordable. If you're looking for a floor plan that suits your family, Ridgecrest can help. 205-980-2877 or ridgecresthomes.net.
The Chelsea Hornet Quarterback Club and Cool 96.9 would like to thank Alabama Plate Cutting Company for their sponsorship. Alabama Plate Cutting Company is an organization built on timeliness, quality, and cost effectiveness. They strive to partner with customers to develop long-lasting relationships that will improve profitability. Whether you're looking for a single piece or require numerous truckloads, Alabama Plate Cutting Company can handle your needs. More information can be found at alabamaplate.com.
All right, big shout out to Donna. Donna sitting over in Savannah, Georgia with her brother Michael listening to the game tonight. Hello to both of you.
Look,
Thank you for listening.
We got the Georgia and the Carolinas covered up.
Yeah, we really do.
Augusta, we got Savannah, we got friends in North Carolina. I'm waiting to hear from Jeb in Alaska.
Yeah, Jeb. My goodness, right now it's only 2 o'clock.
Well, that's true.
All right, trips left. Single receiver, Dodson's looking throw, throws a quick pass, and he threw it. Oh, it's going to be a pick six. That's a block in the back.
Yeah,
I don't call it back.
Well, did we do it or did they do it?
They did it. You know, honestly, you don't want to blame nobody, but it really kind of falls a little bit on Jadarian right there. He ran an out route, and he just kind of gave up on the route, and Dodson threw it, and when he did, the guy covering Jadarian just picked it and ran for 6.
Yeah, here's my question, though. The Calera player was the one that was rolling on the ground, so did we hit them or did they hit us?
He hit us.
Okay.
I saw.
If that's the case, that's coming back.
Yeah. Yeah, it's against them.
Yeah, Coach Cassidy's saying
and
it's
it
on
was
them.
stupid. It was 20 yards behind the play.
Yeah.
And it was a bad clip.
Yep. The interception is going to stand.
Yep.
But it's going to be a 15-yard penalty from the 41-yard line. It's going to negate the touchdown. It's going to negate the pick six.
Yep.
Because it was before he scored.
All right, we got a break right there, Richard. And, I don't even know that I can blame Dotson on that. That's just he threw to a guy, and the guy he's throwing to just kind of quit on the route a little bit.
Yeah, that was just I know the Calera fans are not happy about that, but it was right in front of us, and that referee didn't there's no sense in it. That's when they called it.
Yeah.
It wasn't a ferocious hit.
It was just silly.
It was silly, and you can't do that.
And Calera will watch that back, and they'll say, oh, my gosh, he threw a flag on that. But there was no point in it. There was just no point at all.
Right.
But we'll take the break right there. Pick six, return back after a block in the back on Calera. Calera will take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line. They're going to be in the near hash mark. In the backfield is going to be number 33, the big running back, Brundage, 6 foot, 225. That's a load.
Yeah, he's the bigger of the two.
Hey, listen to Cheryl and Roger Kennedy listening to us in Panama City. Now we got Florida covered.
Look, I tell you
Some of my favorite people in the whole world. You remember Roger and Cheryl Kennedy?
I do.
All right. Twins left, single receiver right, fullback in the backfield, along with pistol formation. Stokes in the quarterback, moving his fullback to the right. Snap called. Play action. Tries to throw a quick pass. Oh, great job by Jackson Laughlin. Causes almost what it could have been a fumble, but I think they'd have said it was incomplete pass, and they are. They're saying it's incomplete. But great job by the senior defensive end, Jackson Laughlin.
Yeah, he did a great job. He hit the quarterback on the backside just as he threw it.
And
I thought we were going to be able to pick it off.
I thought Ian Osborne. Yeah. Is that who he threw it to?
Well, Cody Fortenberry's right there, too. So either way, it's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Yep, after the incompletion, running back moves to the left, fullback goes in motion. Ball handed to the tailback over right tackle. Great job, just overran just a little bit. Great job by right there. It's going to be number 4, Brady Clements. Cody Fortenberry, Owen Key's helmet comes off.
Yep.
But Owen was there, too. He was there to make him turn back up inside.
Yeah, good hits, some good hard hitting, some team tackling. You know, we're kind of getting blown off a little bit at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, but our skilled guys are able to get off the blocks and make some good tackles.
And they are. They're flowing to the football
Yes,
fast.
they are.
All right, trips left, single receiver right. 3rd and 7. Ball snapped to Stokes. Stokes looking to throw.
Green.
Trying to get a little quick screen in. Don't have anybody to throw it to. Great job by the defense right there. Cody Fortenberry, Jackson Laughlin,
And Hunter Miller. Yeah, in there at nose guard for the Hornets. Played a little bit last week against Helena. Coming from his nose guard position there.
Sophomore.
Yeah, sophomore. And that's going to bring up 4th and long. 4th and what? Is that about 7, Ray?
Yeah, at least 7.
Looks like they're going to keep their offense on the field.
No.
Well, they did for a minute. Now they're going, end of the quarter. That's what
Oh, okay. That's what it is. All right, Richard. Great. A lot of action.
Yeah.
2 turnovers. 3 turnovers, including interception there at the end. And Chelsea with a 3-0 lead after a 43-yard field goal by Jack Seymour. So we'll take a break here at this quarter. We'll be back to start second quarter after these messages.
Liberty Moving is more than a moving company. They're a moving family. They provide a safe and enjoyable moving experience to residential and commercial moving customers. This dedication to excellence has helped them become a company known for reliability, punctuality, and honesty. If you're ready to get professional help with your next move, Liberty Moving is ready to show you how they can simplify the process and help cut down your stress. With Liberty Moving, you'll know your property is in good hands and you'll know you're getting a great price. More information can be found at libertymovingal.com.
Cool 96.9 and Chelsea High School football is sponsored by Hayes Eye Center. If you live anywhere near Chelsea, you know the name Dr. Robbie Hayes. Dr. Hayes and his staff provide personalized eye health and vision care for the whole family. Located right off Highway 280 in the Chelsea Med Plaza, the phone number is 205-678-2020.
All right, coming back here to start the second quarter of play at Ricky Carnes Memorial Stadium. Chelsea holding on 3rd down. Calera is set to punt. Punter sets, kicks. Emerson Russell back deep. Going to bounce over his head. Emerson's going, I'd like to see him pick it up. He does. Makes one guy miss. He's got a little bit of a wall, but he's having to break tackles. Yeah, he is, Richard. No flag so far.
Face mask.
That should have been a face mask. No flag right there in front of the defender. But we'll take it. Big return. He had a chance to be tackled there about the 17-yard line, and thank goodness he just slipped out of it.
Yeah, he keeps those legs moving, gets those feet up, and pulled out of it. It was picked up in about another, 15 yards?
At least. All right, 1st and 10 for the Hornets at the 34-yard line. They are on their side. They're on the near hash mark. If you're just listening on the radio and not watching on Video Visions, Chelsea Living, we encourage you to go there on Facebook. Chelsea's moving from left to right. They're going to come out in the empty formation. Twins right, trips left. Dodson calls for the snap. Looks to throw, looking downfield, throws it right down the middle and misses a wide open receiver. Oh, my goodness. Carter will be upset with himself tomorrow when he watches that one back, Richard.
Yeah. The intended receiver this time.
Reese Bittner.
Reese Bittner ran a little flag route there, and I think Carter's got excited and just kind of.
Yeah, he had all the time.
Yeah, Coach mentioned it in the first coach's show that Carter can absolutely sling the ball, and he let that sucker go quick.
He did. He's a baseball player. Got a good arm on him. MJ Conrad, the single receiver. Shuttlesworth, EJ, and Jadarian, the receivers down here at the bottom. Emerson Russell in the backfield. Quick play action pass. Throws to EJ. EJ took his eyes off. I think he heard footsteps, and he took his eyes off the ball, almost hit him in the face.
Yeah, number 4, number 12 from Calera were coming hard.
Yeah.
And he heard it. Now, that ball was zipped out there, too, though. Had a little tunnel screen set up there, but it was incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 10, Ray.
Richard, let me give a shout-out today to your cousin, old Tammy, down at Advanced Auto Parts today.
Tammy.
I only spent about $6,000 on parts.
Right. When you got your
whatever.
money,
Listen, the Lord provides. I just work. Same formation, trips right. We're going to fake the little tunnel screen here. Dodson throwing back across his body. Hey, I'm going to tell you something, though. I know that fell incomplete, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. But I was impressed right there with Carter Dodson's evaded. What's the word I'm looking for?
His evasiveness.
Evasiveness. There you go. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
He looked smooth. Even though he was running, he was trying to talk with his hands, and he was scrambling. Richard, by next year and the next, he's going to have enough experience. He's going to be a heck of a ball player.
Right. and it just takes time.
Yeah.
He's just a sophomore.
All right, Jack Seymour, the senior punter. Last week, the first snap was not our favorite. This one here is a little high as well. Get it off in a hurry, end over end. Let's hit the ground and take a Chelsea roll.
Nope.
It does not. It takes a Calera one, but good job right there, Nick Zielinski there on the stopping the ball from going any further backwards.
Yeah. Had a lot of rain this week up here in the area, and that field's probably a little damp. If we had a sideline reporter, we could get a field update. But I'm going to tell you, it rained as much as it rained. It's going to be a little wet, and that ball just hit and kind of stuck like a little backspin.
We got Mississippi covered. Casey Morris and Rachel Morris. And them beautiful children they got in the back seat. Look at them smiling in the picture. They're heading to Mississippi to see Rachel's grandmother. Y'all have safe travels?
We just need Tennessee. Where's anybody in Tennessee? Come on.
I don't know. I'm trying to think I don't know anybody in Tennessee.
That's probably a good thing.
Yeah, it probably is. All right, 1st and 10 for the Calera Eagles at the 34-yard line. Trips right, single receiver. Ball handed to number 5. What a hole. Big hit right there by Brady Clements on the leg of number 5, Daniel Brown. Boy, he took his leg. I cut a tree down, Richard.
Take his legs
at
out.
the bottom.
Yep. Hey, Cody Fortenberry combined there at that time to fill that hole quick.
All right, same formation. 2nd down and 5. Quarterback looking to throw. Richard, that's a different quarterback. He's throwing a bomb, and it's, oh, my goodness. Richard, number 9 is checked in the game. No, that's the same one. It's Stokes.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was thinking 5 was a quarterback. Stokes let it fly right there.
Yeah, number 1 that's their stud receiver.
Farrington.
Braylon Farrington, 5'8", 160, and he can motor. He just flew right past Raging Tribble like he was standing still. That ball, luckily, he just kind of short-armed it.
All right, 3rd and 5.
Yep,
3rd and 5, ball sitting at the 39-yard line near hash mark. Chelsea looks like they're bringing pressure up the middle and off the side. Running back goes in motion for an empty formation. They're going to try it again, Richard. I think he's thrown this one. Oh, well, there ain't a question if that's interference.
Yeah.
And I don't think he had to interfere with him.
No, that ball was underthrown.
Yeah.
He just stayed with him, and he kind of pulled him down with his left arm.
But I'm sure they're taught,
and
you coach defense for years, if you get beat, it's better to tackle them than let them catch the football.
Yeah. The ball that he's throwing has got so much air time. I mean, he's throwing the ball sky high, and that time he was just underthrown. And I think if Chris could have just
turned around,
he could have come back and made the interception. But either way, it's going to be automatic 1st down. I don't know where the chains are going.
They're
just playing follow the leader. It's
well,
like,
they got the box.
Where's the little duckling?
All right, after the penalty, that will bring them into Chelsea territory. 1st and 10 at the Chelsea 46-yard line. Twins right, single receiver to the left. Calera checks in with the fullback. Ball handed to number 5. That's going to be over right tackle, Brown. And he gets a big yards there on 1st down. Well, he only got about 4. It looked like he was going to get about 5 or 6 there.
Yeah, they're just stringing us out. And our guys are able to flow to the football there, but it's going to bring up big 2nd down.
All right, 2nd down and 4. Twins right, single receiver left. Number 1 comes in motion. Play action. Stokes looks to throw. He's going to throw downfield. He's got a guy. Richard, I'm going to be honest with you. He's going to connect eventually.
Yeah, he is.
Because they're outrunning our defensive backs.
Right.
They got speed. And, as a safety, really, I'll be honest with you, as a safety, you tell me, you just going to have to backpedal. You got to get back further. You can't let them jump in front of you like that or jump behind you.
As a safety, you can't let anybody behind you.
Never, ever, ever.
And if you've got a cover 4 or a cover 3, and as you're a corner, you can't let anybody get behind you.
Yep. Twins left, single receiver right, 3rd and 5. Stokes drops back again. Richard, he's going to throw another just wide open across the middle there. The ball's going to be caught. Great hustle right there. I'm trying to say who that was that hustled down the field, made that tackle. It's going to be Brady Clements, senior.
Yeah.
I don't think Stokes' number 1 receiver was open. Good job by him checking down and throwing to the safety valve there, floating across the middle.
Yeah, one just ran a drag across the middle, and nobody picked him up.
Trips left. Ball handed to Brown up the middle. Brown's got running room. Good job right there by the Chelsea defense, holding him up right there. That's what you always say, hold him up and let the other 10 come.
That's right. That time, Raging Tribble came from his corner position and wrapped him up below. Like you said, if you get those legs, they can't go anywhere.
Yep.
And hold on till the cavalry shows up.
9:31 left. Chelsea 3, Calera 0. Calera is driving down the 22-yard line. 2nd down and 9. Stokes looks at the sideline. I want to say we're tired, but I think their kids are tired too.
Yeah.
All right, Stokes calls for the snap. Hands the ball off to Brown. Golly, at the hole. If I'd have run behind that line, great job by the defense right there. Looks like somebody got rolled up on.
Yeah, it's a hot,
Anderson.
muggy night.
Yeah, it is.
And both teams are holding their hips. The center, his snaps have gotten a little bit slower. There's some guys sucking some wind right now.
Yep, Brown checks
About
out at
time.
running back. Brundage checks in. Third down and 2.
Yep.
And I think you got to bring the house here defensively, Richard. Stokes up calling the play. Calera's done brought 2 backs in the game. 2 tight ends. They're going to got the heavy set in. Ball handed number 16. Richard, I don't think he got it.
He didn't.
It's going to be close.
He's going to be, I don't think he's about a yard short. Yeah, side judge over here is calling 4th down. They're going to go for it.
Coach
Well, no, it looks like they got the kicker over there in his yellow shoes. Wanting to kick.
I would kick
They're going
it.
to go for it.
Yeah, good. I'm glad they are.
The big number 5.
Brown checks
They got-
back in.
This time, number 33 and 5 are in.
I think
so you don't know who's going to get it.
Yeah, I think you got to bring the house. 4th and 1.
Got to get low.
Yeah, Stokes is calling the audible at the line. You know it's going to go to Brundage, number 33, I think. They run into each other. He picked it up.
Yeah.
He got it.
He got it on the cutback. We had it stopped on the edge, and he cut it back, picked up a 1st down.
It looked like the backs from Calera ran into each other or crossed over. I almost thought that the ball might have, sometimes when that happens, you try and get cute in the backfield. But Brundage, number 33, he's 6 foot 225. That's a load.
That's a big man.
1st and 10, Jackson Laughlin comes out of the game. Same formation, single receiver, fullback goes in motion. Watch them hand to Brown on this. No, they're going to try and throw a fade here to the end zone. Good defense by Chris McNeil. They tried to hit Farrington again just on a little fade. Rich, I'm going to be honest with you. Why do they keep throwing?
I don't know, but let me tell you something. I was watching that, and I saw as soon as the quarterback got the ball, he turned to throw that fade. And when I saw Chris McNeil look right back at us, which is the same angle the quarterback is, I said, he's going to bust this up.
Yep.
And he did. Great job, great technique there by McNeil out there at corner.
All right, they've moved Brundage up to the fullback position. Brown's going to be in tailback just beside Stokes in the backfield. Ball snap, handed to Brown. No, excuse me, a quick pass across the middle. Falls. Oh, no, that is terrible. Terrible. Drew Cheslock on coverage, and they're going to call pass interference, but I'm going to be honest with you, that's garbage.
Unless he had him with his off arm, but he just swiped around and knocked the ball down. It was a little quick slant there.
Yep.
And let's see what they call. They're going.
You know what they're going to call. The back judge said Calera's too close, 15 yards.
They're talking.
They are talking. I don't know what there is to talk
it's
about.
against the
It's
Hornets,
against the
but-
Hornets. I don't know if that makes it an automatic 1st down, though.
No, it was still 2nd down. Side judge say 2nd down, but
Yep.
it's going to be 2nd. It's only half the distance.
Yeah.
But still, it didn't look like pass interference from here, but we couldn't see the backside and what was going on.
All right, 2nd down and 3. Looks like Coach Cassidy wants a timeout here with 7:40 left to go in the 2nd quarter. Chelsea still up 3-0. We'll be back after these messages.
Hey, Ray, did I hear you've been having some back issues?
Richard, I just chalk it up to getting older. I hurt my back this week putting my sock on. I think I'm going to go get it checked out.
Have you ever tried going to a chiropractor? We have one right here in Chelsea that I'm sure would love to help you.
Would that happen to be Dr. Justin Fogo at Chelsea Chiropractic?
That's exactly who I'm talking about. Chelsea Chiropractic has a friendly and courteous staff and a comfortable atmosphere, and they have a convenient location at 398 Chester Drive.
Now, Richard, I've heard they have acupuncture, dry needling, spinal decompression, and traction, and they also have Class 5 MLS M6 medical laser. I think you're right, Richard. I think I just need to go see Dr. Justin Fogo at Chelsea Chiropractic.
Chelsea Chiropractic, 205-678-1000.
Chelsea Chiropractic is a proud supporter of Chelsea Athletics.
All right, after the penalty, it's going to be 2nd down and 3 for the Calera Eagles. They have marched all the way down to the 7-8 yard line. I can't tell, maybe the 8. Richard, they've had 2 big penalties this drive. That pass interference on 3rd down, which it was pass interference.
Yep. 2 pass interference.
Yeah,
penalties.
we've had 2 this drive. You're right.
One that we said was pass interference and one that was questionable.
Yeah.
But Coach Cassidy wasn't upset, so we're not going to be upset.
Yep. All right, 2nd down right here. Stokes in the backfield at quarterback. Brown behind him in the pistol formation. Twins right. Ball snapped low.
Nice.
Richard, you know the one thing I don't see us getting that we were getting earlier is penetration.
Yep.
There's a lot of running room for Brown. I'm going to be just caught like I see it. Brown don't look to be super fast.
No.
He runs hard, but there's some holes that me and you could run through back in the day.
Right. It's going to bring up. We stopped him short. It's going to be 3rd and 3,
Yeah.
Ray. This is going to be 2-down territory.
I'm going to go 3rd and 2, maybe 3rd and 1. Long one. Yeah, it's close. Stokes in shotgun, Brown in pistol formation. Ball snap. Little trap play back in the backfield. Jaden Bennett. Great job by the nose guard, the senior defensive lineman.
What'd you say about
I
penetration?
just did.
Jaden Bennett heard you.
We couldn't block Jaden when we had freshmen. We had to tell Jaden to take plays off because he was just like that right there.
I could have blocked him.
Jaden has a quick first step.
Yeah,
he really does.
Reminds me of James Turns. We always said him.
James,
told
you're
him,
right.
Look, dude, if you'll move as fast as your mouth does, you will be a stud All-American.
All right.
Hey, 4th down.
4th
They're
down,
going for the field goal.
going for the field goal. It's going to be a 25-yard field goal by number 22 from Calera. Snaps good, holds good. It's up, and it is good. 6 minutes, 25 seconds. We have a tie ball game. Who would have ever thought, Richard, 6 minutes left to go in the first half, we would be tied 3-3?
Me?
You did? Is that the square
listen,
you got?
Did you listen to the
No, I don't listen to you, to be honest.
You didn't
with
listen to
No.
the pregame talk where
No.
I said I expect a low-scoring game because both of these teams are built on their defense?
You did say low scoring, but you think 2 field goals?
Was your volume turned up, or what were you daydreaming? What was going on?
I might have had a
Look,
Snickers.
look back in the script.
I ain't got time.
Let me
ain't
go
nobody
back
got time for that.
No, we're going to
I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that.
No, everybody's got time. Where else you going to go? We got half a quarter to go. You ain't got nowhere to go. Look, right here.
Read it to me again. Let's read it for our fans at home.
In paragraph 6, line 4.
It says, Richard predicted 2 field goals early in the second quarter.
But I said, what I had said is.
What I said was.
Well, I'm blind. I can't see. Oh, here it is, right here. However, Chelsea has a tough defense as well, and I expect another low-scoring game this week. It's right there in blueprint, Franklin.
The game ain't over yet, Biggin.
No, but it's a low-scoring game at this point.
It is so far.
You even said who expected a low-scoring game. And
you
I
did. Richard's a prognosticator.
Right. And our listeners who listened and heard me say that, they thought the same thing.
They were thinking, oh, my goodness, Richard's a prophet.
Yep.
Richard, let me tell you about our sponsors, APCO, Alabama Plate Cutting Company, Liberty Moving, Storage and Delivery, Chelsea Chiropractic, Dr. Justin Fogo, Columbiana Tractor, Hayes Eye Center, Hope for Gabe, and Ridgecrest Homes. And don't let me be remiss to mention our broadcast sponsor, Shirley Hall at EXP Realty. She got some homes listed. Little onside kick.
It did not.
Yes, it did. Oh, I don't know. That's, I don't know. That ball it did check back. I'm not sure what they're going to say.
The guy on that side is marking it at the 49. If that's the case, it did not go 10 yards.
If it marked at the 49, you're right. It looked like it hit. They're giving it to Calera.
Where?
I thought it went across the 50 and then bounced back. And if it did and they got the ball, it's their ball. We could see that coming. I mean, as soon as they hit it, we all took off.
Yep. You gotta wait.
They marked it at R49.
Yeah. You got to wait till that ball clears your head.
Coach Cassidy don't like it, but I'm going to tell you, Coach wants a timeout. Coach wants a timeout. You know, I don't know how I feel about it. I can't see the replay.
Right.
But it looked like it crossed the 50 and then took a bounce back. And then all it has to do is cross the nose of that white line. And I think it did. Coach Cassidy wants to talk to the White Hat.
Yeah.
I think he's going to say it didn't cross.
What's the call here? He recovered it on the Calera 49,
which
means
like
you
it's
said,
11 yards.
They originally recovered it on the
other side. I don't know how they put it on the Chelsea side.
Unless they said it went, but they should mark it where the ball was, not where
recovered.
It recovered.
Yeah, I agree.
Is where it was recovered. I mean, not where. They moved it 2 yards from where the guy was on top of the ball.
Dylan Seabolt's upset. Coach Cassidy's upset, so it gives us the right to be upset.
Yeah.
Coach is upset. I agree what he's saying, but from here, he's saying that they were pulling I see what he's saying. They were pulling our players away from the ball.
Right.
Did you see him? He gave a.
That's illegal blocking.
Yeah.
That's illegal contact.
He gave a motion like they were pulling our players. I wish we could see the replay.
Yep. It looks like they're going to talk.
No, I don't think they are.
They are.
He's going to go ask. If he goes back there, Jeff Beaver's down there. Sean on the TV. They're going to talk. Well, hey, I'll tell you what.
I wouldn't go anywhere.
I wouldn't either. I don't know what they're going to say here. They're going to probably ask, did you see any players getting pulled back? And that was quick.
Yep.
Oh, he's coming back.
Well, of course not. They're not going to look for that.
Yeah, Coach is shaking his head. He knows that's what you call. But he's like, Coach, we didn't see nothing.
Yeah,
we didn't see
my
nothing.
question is how. Okay, if the ball crossed the 50, I get it. It's a live ball, but the clear receiver recovered it 2
on
yards
their side. Yes.
of the field. It is clear as ball, but how did they get those 2 extra yards?
Yeah.
It's not where the ball stopped and spun back. It's where the ball was recovered.
Well,
anyway, it doesn't matter. It's clear ball
Yep.
on the 49-yard line.
I call that hogwash. Bull malarkey.
Yep. Look, defense had a nice stand last time. They're tired. Probably a really good call by Calera's coach there to call the onside kick, surprise onside there, because they know that the Hornet defense is tired, even though they had a nice goal line stand a while ago.
All right, ball sitting at the Chelsea 49, even though it recovered on Calera's 49. It's a 2-yard gain for Calera. Empty formation for the Eagles. Stokes, that's illegal right there. Stokes can't do what he just did. He's looking to throws a bomb downfield. He has a man. That had to be cover 2 coverage. What he just did was illegal when he stepped forward like that. Once he gets set, that's encroachment by the offense.
Right. He stepped back too.
Yeah.
He stepped forward and then he stepped back. He can't move.
Do you know that when Jake Gaines played quarterback, they would try and call him for stepping forward when he's called for the snap?
Ridiculous.
Yeah. All right, trips left, single receiver up top. He's walking down. Stokes in the backfield at quarterback. Brown at tailback to the right. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. Ball, play action, pass, throw, quick. He threw a bomb, and we got a flag over here.
I think
64 was only about 4 yards downfield.
Yeah, he was.
And Coach Cassidy was in his ear like, hey, you can't see him pulling our guy back,
Okay,
but you can see this guy?
He said, look, thanks for calling that. Here's the flag back.
I'm going to be honest, I don't know if I don't decline that. He's going to give him 2nd down over because it's not a loss of down. Calera knows it's against him. I'd like to see the white hat give us a signal. Look at Jaden Bennett dancing. Jaden gets fired up.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, I saw Jaden Bennett, and, it's always a compliment. If you've never coached before, it's always a compliment with guys that you don't coach anymore, but they know you by just coach.
Yeah.
We coached Jaden when he was in middle school, a lot of these guys.
Yep.
And I saw him at Walmart the other day.
Yep.
And he was talking, but he said, hey, Coach, and he's a good dude.
Do you remember Brent Gullidge?
Yeah.
All right, we'll come back to it. 3rd down and 10 after the incompletion. We declined the penalty. Ball snap handed to the quarterback. Keeps it on a little quarterback keeper. Goes nowhere. Huge stand for the Hornets. Chris McNeil, Cody Fortenberry,
Jaden Bennett.
They're all fired up. Here comes the punt team. So Calera absolutely wastes an onside kick. And, Richard, you don't get many of those.
No,
you do not get many of those. Great job by Jaden and Ian Smith and Jackson Laughlin. I ain't seen Jackson come back out there. Has he been back out there?
I don't know. He was that last drive before then. He
got something happened to him.
Yeah, I think he was just tired. Maybe, hopefully.
We're going to get
we
the
need Jackson.
Yeah, we need Jackson back out there. All right, 4th and 9. The ball sitting at the 48-yard line. We need a shank here by the punter. No pressure. He kicks it end over end. It's going to hit and roll. Oh, it's going to take we got to pick the ball up.
We got to get away from the ball.
Yeah, we got to get away.
Once that ball hits the ground, you've got to get away from it, because if it takes a bad hop, it's going to roll into you and then makes it a live ball. So we got to get away from that.
Richard, I have
You got an update?
I got a mom update.
MU?
MU, yeah.
Got you a move?
Yeah, I got a move. Got an update from, I don't know, Scott Griffin's giving me the signal of the cell phone.
I'll get you a second.
But anyways, Jackson's okay. Here comes Mama. Oh, I was going to get an MU. But she says he's fine. He was just hot and
Yeah, tired.
had to get a little water. They've been
maybe.
out there for a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, Richard, 5 minutes, 20 seconds, 3-3. Chelsea takes over at their own 8-yard line. Ball handed to Emerson. Emerson, goodness, gets popped. Was that Emerson or is that 20?
That was number 20, yeah. I'm surprised they didn't take, at that break, they didn't take the heat time out.
Yeah, I am too.
Because it's 5 minutes left to go, and you're supposed to take one at each quarter
Yeah.
after that punt. But, yeah, that's number 20, Ray, for the Hornets on that last
Armbreaster.
carry. Armbreaster. Okay.
Yep. All right, 2nd down and 9. We picked up maybe half a yard, maybe a yard. We're going to go out empty here. I like it. A while ago, we were empty and missed a wide-open receiver. That should be illegal. That's an illegal noisemaker from the sideline over there. He blew a whistle. They blew the horn.
A bullhorn.
Yeah, Shuttlesworth is not happy about it either, and I don't blame him.
I don't know who's got, you can't have those. Are they coming from, is that coming from
That's
us?
coming from Calera.
You talking about probably over there where they have the aluminum tin
Yeah.
strapped to their bleachers, banging it with sticks. Classic.
All right, after the penalty, 2nd down and about 13 now. But I agree, Jackson took off when the horn blew.
Yep.
We changed formation, twins right, single receiver to the left. Carter Dodson getting the signal from the sideline, calling an audible. Looks like Calera's doing audible themselves. Carter looking to throw. He's got some open field, Richard. He's going to take off. Got a lot of grass. He's up to the 20. 25, he's pushed out, maybe just short of the 20-yard line.
Nice.
It's going to be a 1st down, Richard. A big gain right there by the sophomore quarterback. That
Look,
baby powder is awful.
It is awful. Hey, look, it's nice to see that big 1-4 out there running. You know what it reminds me of? That'd be Cooper
John
Griffin.
Parker Wilson?
That'd be Cooper Griffin.
Cooper Griffin, yeah.
Clutch Griffin.
Sure
listening
is.
in Tuscaloosa, some of his pledge brothers. And nice
Cooper.
run. A nice scramble the time for the 1st down, Ray.
I don't know that I saw Cooper scramble much. Now, he could catch the ball as good
That's
as
what
anybody.
I mean, just open field.
Listen, the fact that he catch the ball, he could catch it as good as anybody I've ever seen. Good running right here by Emerson Russell. No flags on the play. Big hit right there.
That's a late hit.
That should be. They're not going to throw it
Why are they not throwing that?
because they're not going to. If he'd have
Oh
went to
my
the
God.
ground,
Everybody in the stands on the side over here is standing up. I mean, two referees right there. He got knocked out of bounds.
if
and
he would have
then-
went to the ground, I think they'd have thrown it.
But either way, it's
I
still a
know.
penalty.
I agree with you. All right. 4 minutes, 5 seconds left here to go in
Good
the
Lord.
2nd quarter.
Nice run by Emerson, by the way.
I tell you what I'm worried about. Walker Williams came out, checked left tackle, checked in new left tackle. Ball handed off up the middle to Armbreaster. Armbreaster nowhere to go. But I'll tell you something, Richard. When you got linemen in the backfield looking at their running back, that's not a good sign.
Never. It's
All
never.
right, Walker's going back in the ball game. Maybe his helmet just came off or come loose. Good seeing the senior go back out there.
Another great run by Emerson. He had to bow that run deep into the backfield before he was able to escape for that big pickup on 1st down a while ago.
I said Walker. That was his brother Eli.
I got you.
Empty formation, 2nd down and 10. The ball sitting at the 34-yard line. Carter Dodson getting the signal. Quick pass out in the flats to number 6, MJ Conrad. Not just a great catch, but great second effort right there to pick up an extra 3 yards after the catch. Richard, it's going to be 3rd and 3.
Yeah, it looks like he maybe tweaked the ankle, got rolled up on.
Did he? Oh, boy.
Yeah. And, as he lunged, like you said, he was going down, knew he didn't have a lot of room to run. So as he was going down, he lunged, pick up a couple more yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7, 6.
Yep, looks like 19 Bridgman is going out to take MJ's spot.
We've seen a lot of guys on the offensive,
Yeah, I
defensive
agree.
side tonight.
Got a little wildcat going on right here. Carter Dodson coming out. Twins right. Emerson in at quarterback. Calls for the snap. Keeps it. Runs over right tackle. Lowers his head. You know what I love about Emerson? He's not big. But Richard, he'll give you everything he has. Wow, what a spot over here by the side judge.
Yeah, the other side judge is giving us even a better spot.
I think you're right, too. I think that's
Either
a
way,
first
it's
down.
going to be a 1st down. It's a right foot spot there.
Yeah.
And it's going to be about a half yard, a 1st down by about a half yard.
Yep. That's going to be a 1st down. They're going to measure it.
Yeah.
No, they're giving it to us.
Yeah.
Good. Coach Cassidy You see what Coach Cassidy's doing?
Nope.
He's like, the clock is just ticking.
Now they stopped it.
Yeah, and great job by Coach Cassidy getting on the side judge. He's like, hey, while y'all are doing all this, the clock's just running and we're losing time.
But it was tackled in play. So
I know, but if it's a first down, the clock, even
that's
when
right.
they measure,
If it's a first down, it's yeah.
I love Coach Cassidy's awareness of situational things like that. Tells you not only is he aware of they're not going to give us any more time back. Oh, my gosh. That is another pile of hogwash. Coach Cassidy wasn't happy about that, but he shouldn't have been.
Right. Well, Coach Cassidy is like us. He's older.
Yeah, he's
our age.
Yeah,
so he's
older,
wise.
He's young.
He's wise. He's very knowledgeable.
Trips right, single receiver left, ball sitting at the 49-yard line. 44. Dodson looks to throw, steps back, just gets tripped up.
Ray, did you see that spin move by number 51?
No, I did not.
Oh, my gosh. That was a very impressive spin move by number 51. He went wide, and then nice spin move on Walker Williams to the inside. And Walker, sometimes you just get beat by not a better player, but just a
quicker.
Walker's good, but that guy just made a heck of a play, and Carter had nowhere to go.
Second down and about 16. There's a loss of 6 on the play. Carter shaking up a little bit, got a little limp. Trips left, single receiver right. Carter looking to throw. Throws a quick pass. He needs to drop it. Good. Carter just had to get rid of it. Problem is, he should just throw it away. So trying to get it in the backfield. That's going to be third down. I don't know how many timeouts Calera has.
Don't look.
Well, what I'm getting at is maybe we run the ball here, make them waste a timeout, because the last thing you want to do is turn it over right here with 1:14 left.
Right.
We get the ball back in the second half.
I know they called one early in the first quarter.
Yeah.
But I don't think they've called another one since then.
Yep.
So they should have 2 timeouts left.
I don't think we can expect Carter to try and scramble on this just due to he's limping a little bit. Sloan DeWeese goes in motion. The ball sitting at the 37-yard line. Hand right there up the middle. Just nowhere to go.
Look at the line.
We got a lot of linemen standing around, and a lot of backs are on the ground. That's not a good thing. We look like we've lost a little bit of our little pump in our step, I don't know. Just got a lot of standing around by our linemen.
Yeah, it's muggy. Not a lot of breeze.
Clear did call
the flag
timeout.
down there is
Not even moved.
it's not. Yeah, I mean, like, we're up high. The trees behind us aren't moving. It's like we're in a hole.
Yeah.
But like you said, Calera did call a timeout there with 1:06 left to go in the half. Probably trying to set up either a punt block or a good return.
Well, stay tuned to us during halftime. Jennifer Cassidy, head coach's wife, Coach Cassidy's wife, will come up. We're going to ask her some questions. You got some questions for her. I got a few questions for her. And we're looking forward to that halftime interview. She's down there on the sideline. I can see her.
Yeah.
That's the first time, and we've coached for a long time, we've ever seen a wife stand on the sideline and take pictures.
Yeah, taking pictures. We said last week she bakes cookies for home games.
Yep.
You said you'd asked her to bring us some of the cookies, but this is an away game.
Well, Coach Cassidy said she don't make them for away games. The good news is
But she could have made them for us.
she can make it. Well, I thought the same thing, too.
I'm just kidding. It's a lot of work. I don't think she's ever had this many players on the team.
No, I don't think she has either. All right, fourth down and about 14. Ball is snapped. Good snap. Good punt. Nice punt. Calera's going to let it hit and roll.
I wish it stayed in bounds.
I wish it would have, too. But either
Nice
way,
punt.
probably best punt of his
Seymour's punt.
2
Yeah.
games, here as a senior.
Hey, all right, look, I'm going to go defensive coordinator here.
Yeah.
Don't let anybody get behind you in the secondary.
Yeah, you got to go cover 4 here.
They've been running behind us, past
Yep.
us all night long.
Yep.
We've got to keep everybody in front.
Everybody.
Cannot get burnt deep here with 59.9 seconds left to go in the half with a 3-3 tie in this low-scoring ball game that I predicted to begin with.
You did. I'm like you,
I'm going
Richard.
to point that out all night long unless it becomes a high-scoring game.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think I'd take a lot, and this is just I don't know anything about defense other than how to score on them. But,
Not mine.
yeah, I'd like to see us. They're going to sling it right here. They are.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, quarterback, ball in motion. Cheslock looking to throw, number 9. He's looking to load up. Big hit right there by number 42. Ian Osborne, the senior defensive end. He spun around, and Ian cleaned his clock.
Yeah, he did. Good coverage by the secondary there. We were in a little cover 4, I believe, Ray. And both cornerbacks and safeties are dropping deep and not letting anything behind them. We got to continue that with 34 seconds left to go as the clock is ticking. Calera has one timeout left.
Stokes in at quarterback, Brown in at tailback, twins right, twins left. They're going to hand it up to Brown up the middle, and he's got a little running room. You just cannot let him bust it and score. That's
Keep him in
okay.
bounds.
16 seconds left.
It's going to be a first down. It's going to stop the clock. When they set the chain, Jaden Bennett's going to check back in.
Brown looked a little faster on that run than he does on the other ones, doesn't he?
Yep. 16 seconds left. You've got to keep everybody in front if you're in the secondary.
Clock's ticking. Stokes takes a snap, drops back. He just throws a bomb downfield, and we're beat.
Nice.
That is not interference. That is terrible. That is terrible. He didn't even touch him.
They may have called face guarding because he did stick his hand up.
Well, either way, it's just 15 yards.
Right. But it gives them another – it's going to give them a shot to get to the
Richard,
end zone.
It goes again. We were beat again.
Right.
We've got – listen, if I'm clear, I keep doing the same thing. I keep just chunking it deep, and eventually you'll get lucky and catch one.
Yeah. I thought he had that one.
I did too, and it was underthrown a little bit.
Yeah, Raging Tribble stuck his hand up. I believe they probably got him for face guarding, which is pass interference. They're going to put the ball all the way down to the Hornet 39-yard line.
Look,
right? So,
now we're going back
now
up.
we're in like
Prevent.
cover 6.
Yeah. They don't have
6
time
seconds
to run it. All right, 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Stokes looks to throw it. Got a little pressure. We've lost containment. He's going to sling it. Why not? Throw it to the end zone.
He caught it out of
It don't
bounds.
matter if he catches it. That's going to conclude. Richard, what an exciting first half of football. Calera 3, Chelsea 3. You really couldn't ask for anything better of a first half. And, you know, Richard, the prophet here, has called a low-scoring game, and it has been a low-scoring game. So, Richard, Chelsea should take the Chelsea marching band should take the field first. We'll get Jennifer Casty up here for her interview.
Yep.
But what a fantastic thing. Dave, you want to go ahead and take a couple of maybe get a commercial break in here real quick before the band starts? We'll be back.
As a Chelsea High School graduate and a proud member of the Chelsea community, Shirley Hall with eXp Realty is honored to support Chelsea High School football. Shirley Hall with eXp Realty, 205-369-9076 or shirleyhallsales@gmail.com. Cool 96.9 and Chelsea High School football is supported by community and business partners, including Columbiana Tractor. Columbiana Tractor stays small, but sells big. Columbiana Tractor is Central Alabama dealer for LS Tractor and Skag Power Equipment. They also carry a variety of LS, Titan, and DHE equipment. At Columbiana Tractor, they are happy to help you find the equipment and service you're looking for. Family owned and operated, Columbiana Tractor can be reached at 205-670-0054.
All right, Hornet fans, we're going to turn it over to the Chelsea High School Marching Hornet Band and Mr. Perry Lawley for their halftime show, and we'll be back right after the conclusion of their show for a all-time great interview with Coach Cassidy's wife. We'll be right back.
surprised how many people are here from Chelsea.
Is that?
Surprised so many people travel down here from Chelsea.
Yeah, I know.
I was shocked that everybody's coming up here and like, holy crap.
Let's see what we got. 148.
Marching band we have with us now, Coach Cassidy's best half. Let's not say better half. Best half is one Miss Jennifer Cassidy. Miss Jennifer, thank you for coming on Cool 96.9 with us. It is halftime. Thank you for making the trek up here of the stadium. Hey, we said a while ago, we will tell you this first. You're the first. I've coached for 19 years. Richard's 20-something years. First time we ever seen a wife stand on the sideline and take pictures. We love it, though. Yeah. We absolutely – and we've also made a new rule. If Coach Cassidy's unhappy, we're unhappy. Because I get accused of being mean to the refs, but every time I see Coach Cassidy get mad at them, I know I have free game to get all over them. So, hey, real quick, couple of questions for you. We're thankful you're here. Tell us, how has the transition been from J.B. Pennington to Chelsea High School? Has Chelsea been welcoming to the Cassidy family?
I'll tell you, it's been a whirlwind, but a whirlwind of so many different blessings. This is something that a transition that we have prayed about for a really long time, and it was a new challenge that Coach was ready for. And I have worked for Shelby County now for 3 years, so I have been making a very long drive for 3 years, and then prior to that with another city school system that I was working in. So it has been it's been a whirlwind of a transition, but a great one. A wonderful community to live in, and This is the first time we've ever been able to live in the community where he has coached before.
Really?
And in the same community where our kids have gone to school. So it's a whole new experience for us.
Well, we're excited y'all are here. We truly are super excited y'all are here. Richard, you got any questions? Because I've got more.
Go ahead.
All right, so we're going to ask some personal questions, but feel free to share. We're interested to know how you and Coach met. Tell me how the story began.
Okay, well, our story is an interesting one because we've only been married for 9 years.
I saw the anniversary not too long ago.
Yes. So, it's funny. At one point in my life, I never thought I'd never had any plans to ever get remarried again. And I had a good friend from college that said, Jennifer, you just can't be single the rest of your life. So she convinced me to get on eHarmony.
Oh, my goodness.
And this is a story we don't tell many people.
This might answer two questions.
You're telling everybody now.
I know. Well, Coach said he was okay with it. Actually, he tells people. It's me that's embarrassed about it. But he's the only one I met on eHarmony. And from there, it was all over from that.
So you both swipe right. Is that how that
well,
works?
No,
I don't know how that works.
No, eHarmony doesn't work that way.
Okay.
And at the time, people didn't really date online. But when you were of the age we were and had kids, there really was nowhere else to meet people. So there you go. We met on eHarmony.
Well, that's fantastic. So next question is, tell me a funny Coach Cassidy dating story. All of our wives have a story. They're like almost embarrassed, but they'll tell it anyways. So tell us a funny Coach Cassidy dating story.
Well, I'll tell you, most of our dating all has interfered with some sort of sport.
Sure.
Because back then, he coached basketball, which he absolutely hates basketball. He just, the bouncing of the ball. But I'm sure we will be there to cheer for the Hornets this season.
Sure.
And be thrilled about it. And then he also used to umpire high school baseball, too. And so all of our dates somehow related to one of those sports. So I don't know. They're really funny stories. There really aren't a whole lot of them, but I guess I will tell you about how the cookies came to be, the magic cookies, because that kind of relates to it. So we would only see each other on Thursday nights because they would have short practices on Thursday nights. So he would come over, and his thing that he always wanted for the week were chocolate chip cookies. And so I worked to kind of perfect that recipe. And one year, taking pictures, that's a whole nother story. But one year I was down on the sidelines, and one of our players at Pleasant Grove came up to me and said, Miss Jennifer, thanks so much for the cookies. And I was like, what? I didn't make you cookies.
Right.
I made Coach cookies. Well, come to find out, he had been taking all of his stale cookies from the week before and giving them to the offensive players. And so after I found that out, I was totally embarrassed. And so that's every week now I make cookies for the team because they need fresh cookies. From there on, we ended up being close to making it to state and finally making it to state. So I claim it's because of the magic cookies.
I agree, and that's a lot of cookies.
Well, it is a lot of cookies now. It sure is.
Yeah. We have a lot of players. This is probably the most players y'all have had.
It is, yes, it is. But again, so many blessings, because we hope to have more next year.
Amen to that.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So y'all found a place to live.
We did.
You live in the community. We've seen y'all at church. We've visited y'all at church some. We are excited y'all are here. Richard, you got some more because I got others. Go ahead.
She mentioned this, and I was going to ask this anyway because, both of our wives, they don't even come to the games anymore. They sit at home, and I don't know about Ray's wife, but my wife is listening.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, well, she's listening. That's just because she heard that we were interviewing.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't listen to the game. She listens for the halftime interviews.
Gotcha.
And she's still waiting. This is our 6-year Ray, and she's still waiting to be interviewed. But
Anyway,
so, but when our wives would come to the games or whatever, they would kind of course, they had little kids, and they would sit in the stands with the other wives and stuff like that. How did you come to be on the sideline with the camera? Is that something you've been doing for many years?
Well, it's interesting you ask. So I grew up on the sidelines.
Okay.
I was a water girl growing up. My dad was one of the first athletic trainers in the state of Missouri. And so I was always on the field on Friday night taking the water out to the players. And so to the first season that Coach and I were dating, being up in the stands just was very odd for me.
Sure.
And we did not have anyone covering our guys, and nobody was coming to take pictures of them. Nobody was covering them on any of the stations. And so we started doing really well. And so Coach was like, hey, do you mind taking pictures for one of the newspapers? And so that's how that started. Okay. And so I've just always been on the sidelines, walking the sidelines with the guys,
Well,
and even with little kids.
Right.
Because our kids have always been down there with us too.
Well, we love it. I mean, because it shows that you've bought in, and it just shows that y'all have that connection, and so many wives don't.
Yeah.
You know, they're like,
Yeah.
oh, you got to go coach football, or you got a game, or whatever. But it shows the fans and everybody that you got a true body.
We were watching you last week. You looked like you were hollering at the officials,
Oh,
and
yeah,
Jeff Beavers
I
was
do.
doing the sideline. He goes, "Hey, I think Coach Cassidy's wife, Miss Jennifer's down here hollering at the officials as much as her husband is." So that's
Well,
great.
I will tell you, there have been a couple of games where coaches had to turn. He's looked back at me and went, "Jennifer, calm down." I'm like, "Oh gosh."
Oh, I
You know,
didn't mean call
I
out.
cannot get a flag. I will be
No.
in so much trouble.
No, from somebody that's gotten a flag, you don't want that.
Yes,
to
No,
yes.
Well, let me ask you this question. So we have been around head coaches' wives, and we see the interaction you have. Tell me how you, as a wife, how you separate being a mom, being a wife, to being a head coach. Because there's a lot of coaches, like Richard said, our wives were never – they were in the band, never big athletic-wise. They could have cared less, but you obviously enjoy it. But how do you make the transition? How does Jennifer Cassidy get ready for football season mentally with your son that plays, and then your husband's the head coach? How do you make that transition to football
Well,
season?
and then of course our oldest works with the Jacksonville State
Oh, we didn't know that.
team. Yes,
we have a friend on Jacksonville.
He's a student assistant with that, and of course their kickoff game is tomorrow.
It is,
so
right.
starting this week, we have a whole nother level of football that we're adding to our
Okay.
weeks. So, you know, it just has been a part of what we do every day. We were not, Coach and I were not able to have any more kids, and so we see these boys on the field as our sons.
Amen.
And so, I mean, everything that
Yeah.
we do centers around that. You know, if we happen to get to have a date during football season, usually it's to go scout a game out. But I grew up that way, and I have a love for sports, and he has a passion for what he does, and I know that if I want to spend any time with him, that I've got to support that passion. So
One of the
I love every
greatest,
minute.
yes, one of the greatest ministries that I've ever got to be part of is coaching football. And just like you said,
Yep.
those players will remember the cookies you make.
Yep.
They'll remember you standing on the sideline taking pictures. They'll tell stories. Richard was saying he ran into Jaden Bennett the other day at Walmart, and he said it made my heart melt when he looked and said, "Hey, Coach, how are you doing?" And he ain't coached Jaden since 8th grade. And it's just one of those things. It is a ministry that you get out and get to pour into these young men, and sometimes the ladies with the, like you're talking about, water girls or
Right.
trainers. You get to pour in their lives, and it might not be standing on the sideline football, but it might just be when they come to the sideline or something happens outside of football. I've been in weddings for football players, been at hospitals when babies are born.
Yeah.
It is such a blessing to be part of coaching football. And your husband, I'm sure, has touched many lives. How many years he's been coaching now? We've
Gosh,
determined
I think
he's our
this is
age.
26.
Yeah,
Year
okay.
26 for him. And you know that you speak exactly to what our motivation is to pouring our lives into programs like this.
Right.
Is that our job is to help build souls. We're soul
Amen. That's
builders.
fantastic.
And God has blessed us with so many different things that it's our job to take it and turn it back around.
That's good. Well, last thing, because they're coming out to warm
Mm-hmm.
up, what's your favorite thing so far about Chelsea?
Oh my goodness. Favorite thing about Chelsea?
That's a tough one, right?
I know. It really is.
Well, it could
you
be
know,
a restaurant. It could be.
Well, then
Well,
you can make all
okay.
the other ones mad.
Well, that's
All right,
okay.
so okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
This is going to be really funny, but Walmart. I
Okay,
love
yeah.
our Walmart.
Look.
I go in and it's like the angels sing. Like it's beautiful in there. It's neat. They have everything in stock. I can get in and get out in 20 minutes.
Well,
It's not
It's
crowded.
amazing.
It's
Will
not
you-
crowded.
do me a favor and take my wife shopping at Walmart, because she can go in for milk and be in there for an hour and a half and come out with, a buggy full of stuff.
Right,
And then
right.
she'll look at me and say, "I got this on sale. We needed that."
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
the
yeah.
fact that you can get in and out in 20 minutes.
Well,
congratulations.
I mean, now that I've really started becoming comfortable with our Walmart, it's
Yeah.
taken a little bit longer. My son thinks that he needs to come with me to supervise, but,
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Miss Jennifer, thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
We
You're
really
welcome.
appreciate you
Thank you
coming
for
up.
having me.
And we look forward. If you need anything, listen, we will be home next week, right? We got
Yes.
Tuscaloosa County,
Yay.
and that means magic cookies. If
Yes,
somehow,
magic cookies.
if you make it to the press box, we will definitely make sure we say, hey, we have Miss Jennifer's magic cookies up here. And we might say, if anybody's listening, they can come by and get one out of the press box.
Oh,
So,
you may
Lord.
not want to give those
Well,
away.
uh-oh.
I'm
We're
telling
not,
you.
no.
They're
Well,
delightful.
Thank you so much.
You're
We
welcome.
appreciate you. We're going to take a couple of breaks, and we'll be back after these messages. Football is supported by community and business partners, including Columbiana Tractor. Columbiana Tractor stays small, but sells big. Columbiana Tractor is Central Alabama dealer for LS Tractor and Skag Power Equipment. They also carry a variety of LS, Titan, and DHE equipment. At Columbiana Tractor, they are happy to help you find the equipment and service you're looking for. Family owned and operated, Columbiana Tractor can be reached at 205-670-0054.
Ridgecrest Homes is honored to support Chelsea High School football. Ridgecrest homes are well built and affordable. If you're looking for a floor plan that suits your family, Ridgecrest can help. 205-980-2877 or ridgecresthomes.net.
The Chelsea Hornet Quarterback Club and Cool 96.9 would like to thank Alabama Plate Cutting Company for their sponsorship. Alabama Plate Cutting Company is an organization built on timeliness, quality, and cost effectiveness. They strive to partner with customers to develop long-lasting relationships that will improve profitability. Whether you're looking for a single piece or require numerous truckloads, Alabama Plate Cutting Company can handle your needs. More information can be found at alabamaplate.com.
Cool 96.9 is honored to tell our listeners about Hope for Gabe. Hope for Gabe is a nonprofit foundation focused on the research and cure for Duchenne's disease. The goal is simple: to eradicate the disease. Hope for Gabe was created by Scott and Tracy Griffin in honor of their son, Gabe Griffin. Hope for Gabe raises research dollars by organizing and developing creative fundraising while at the same time serving as an information database for the most current trials and research programs. More information can be found at hopeforgabe.org.
Liberty Moving is more than a moving company. They're a moving family. They provide a safe and enjoyable moving experience to residential and commercial moving customers. This dedication to excellence has helped them become a company known for reliability, punctuality, and honesty. If you're ready to get professional help with your next move, Liberty Moving is ready to show you how they can simplify the process and help cut down your stress. With Liberty Moving, you'll know your property is in good hands and you'll know you're getting a great price. More information can be found at libertymovingal.com.
Cool 96.9 and Chelsea High School football is sponsored by Hayes Eye Center. If you live anywhere near Chelsea, you know the name Dr. Robbie Hayes. Dr. Hayes and his staff provide personalized eye health and vision care for the whole family. Located right off Highway 280 in the Chelsea Med Plaza, the phone number is 205-678-2020.
All right, Chelsea fans, welcome back to the second half. What exciting for a low-scoring first half. It was an exciting first half. We had 3 turnovers, 2 for Chelsea, recovered a fumble and an interception, and then we had one for Calera, intercepted a pass, and it was almost a pick 6, but they had it called back for a penalty. We want to thank Miss Jennifer Cassidy. Did a great job in our halftime interview. Richard, great questions. I thought she did a fantastic job. She's got a good radio voice. Do you hear that?
She does. So if you ever retire, but no, she's not going to leave the sideline as long as coach.
No, hey, she needs to be our sideline reporter.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
That's what we could do. We should have asked her about that.
Yeah, she may. I don't know. She's a busy lady, but
she is busy.
But hey, do me a favor. She's no longer Coach Cassidy's wife.
It's just Jennifer Cassidy.
Jennifer Cassidy.
Yeah.
Hey, look. Speaking of wives, my wife wanted to correct you on one thing.
That she was not athletic.
Never in the band.
No, Mandy was.
Yeah, Mandy was in the band.
Yeah, Shelly played softball.
I was. No, yes, softball was here. Ran track.
I didn't know she was a cheerleader.
Oh well, look.
Like in high school.
Ran track. Yeah.
Oh,
look, very athletic.
Very. I remember when I saw
we
her
played tennis
time.
when we were younger. Before we had kids, we played tennis and we went to the beach all the time. Remember that?
You went off and hit the pipe while you were running around.
You had Mandy. And you would always apologize because you had Mandy. Ask them. They're texting you right now because they're mad because they still have not been interviewed. We've only been. Hey, watch for the surprise on the side here, boys.
Yeah. All right, Richard, back deep for the Hornets. It's going to be number 6, MJ Conrad, number 11, EJ Conrad, and number 8, Jadarian McKinney, all back deep. EJ, the deepest, back to the 4-yard line. We love our wives. My wife's doing her roots tonight. So,
all right. One box or 2?
I have no clue. She'll come out with that stuff pasted to her head.
She's been to Walmart.
No, she's been to Walmart. She probably got that at Sally's.
Okay. The high dollar.
Yeah, that's right. All right, kicker for Calera. Kicks a nice kick. Wow. Deep. We'll be caught at the 4-yard line by MJ. MJ trying to make some guy in. He's got up the sideline, Richard. He makes a nice cut up the middle. He's with the 40, 45. What you got? Who threw it? The
White hat, 30 yards away from the play. Now there's some scrumming going on in midfield.
MJ, no, was it Jadarian or MJ on the return? It's hard to tell from 6 to 8 sometimes.
I believe it was 8.
It might have been 8
I don't know.
Jadarian.
No, that was MJ. Well, what's the penalty going to be?
It's going to be hogwash on the 3. Yeah, they're going to call holding.
Yeah. It was 20-something yards behind the play.
I thought the officials did. I'm going to give the officials a C plus on the first half. What do you give them? We need to start grading. What we need, David, we need a official sponsor that we grade them and say, hey, you know what? Meet my buddy, the Bale family's listening. They're listening and watching, and they got that. Have y'all tried Meat Sweats yet? They've made this season.
No.
It is fantastic. I've already got my second bottle. They could be our sponsor.
Look, Meat Sweats
could be our sponsor.
Referee complaint by Ray Franklin.
Yes.
This
Yes.
referee complaint is brought to you by Meat Sweats.
Yes, hey, I'd love it. Meat Sweats.
They
could
would
do
get
it
more
all day
airtime
long.
than anything
They would.
else.
They probably would. They would listen. Meat Sweats penalty on the 3. All right, trips left. Dotson looks to throw, pulls it down, picks a quick pass. Going to be brought down. That looked like number 8, Jadarian.
Right, let's talk about how big of a penalty that was. We had the ball at midfield,
Yep.
right in the middle of the Eagle head, and now we're back in here in the shadow of the goalpost down at the 10-yard line.
Yep.
After that play, we're up to the 15.
I think if I was an official, if the penalty had no direct outcome of the play, like that clipping, I'm glad we got it, I would have never thrown that flag. Had
Right.
nothing to do with the play.
But it's against the rules.
Yeah. Is that Nick Kaczynski coming out?
No, that's number 19.
It's 19. That's
Look,
good.
we're having to go way down
Raymond
on our roster
Bridgman.
here. Okay.
He's hurt or something.
His knee pads were above his knee, and he had to come out, and he's mad because
he got an opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. All right, Twins right, got motion coming to the right side. Quick pass. Oh, my goodness. We got another flag. Well,
after the play was over, they've been roughing the passer.
Maybe. Let's see.
Yeah, because they're picking
he's on the
up.
ground.
Yeah, it's going to be roughing the passer.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Meat Sweats penalty number 2. I'm just going to start saying it. David, listen. Yeah, I hear you.
Tell them to write a check.
Look, David, if I gave you a bottle of it, you'd be like, well, that's payment enough. It's fantastic. The other night I was cooking sausage, and I just put it on my sausage. I did. They talking about people putting it on popcorn. They think I'm on the take.
Ray.
What you got?
Never mind. Let's
just
broadcast the football game.
All
We're
right,
on the
first
30-yard line.
Yeah, 1st and 10 here for the Chelsea Hornets up to the 30-yard line. Look, we all just got a bottle. Little quick pitch right there. Jadarian bouncing off. Going to trying to strip it. Good job right there by Jadarian holding on to the football. I love the impact Jadarian's making on the play.
Yeah. I thought the same thing, but I wouldn't say it.
2nd down and 6 for the Hornets. Ball at the 35-yard line. Trips right, single receiver left. Another quick pass out to EJ. I just don't know. That play developed so slow, and we just didn't get much of a push on the block.
It's we talked about a while ago when the linemen are turning around watching your running backs get tackled.
Yep.
Is just as bad as when your receivers that are blocking on a screenplay are turning around watching your guy get tackled. We've got to get a push downfield a little bit on that. We can't do much downfield, but the ball was thrown behind the line of scrimmage, so you can. But it's going to bring up 3rd and 9, Ray. We got some good stuff going on 1st down, and then we take a step back. So we got to get a couple of plays going in the right momentum.
Yep. 3rd down and 8 after the loss of yards right there. Trips left, single receiver to the right. A little pressure right there. Throwing out in the flats. I don't know who came down with it. Did we catch that?
Yes.
That's going to be MJ.
No, that's MJ.
Nice job by MJ Conrad, the senior wide receiver, once as a quarterback here at Chelsea with us, and then left and went to Calera for a year or so, and then came back to Chelsea.
Right. Look, that catch right there was reminded me of a catch that Cooper Griffin made last year. Went high up to get that one and came down with it right around the Calera receiver. But, hey, it was a 1st down race, so we're up to the 41-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Hornets at the 41-yard line. Trips right. Fullback in the game, Sloan DeWeese. Ball handed to
Emerson Russell. Emerson dodging people, but once again, our linemen are looking backwards. If you ever have a lineman looking at the quarterback in the middle of a play, that's never a good sign.
No.
Never.
We got to stay with our blocks. You got to move those feet. You got to stay with your blocks. Emerson got popped pretty good that time. He jumped up, so it's going to picked up about a yard there, Ray. It's going to be a 2nd and 9 for the Hornets.
2nd and 9 for the Hornets. The ball up to the 42-yard line. Emerson Russell in the backfield. Ball handed to Emerson. Emerson trying to make a cut. He does, but he's not going to pick up much. A lot of penetration right now with the Calera front 7. They're not big, Richard, but they're quick, and sometimes that's harder to block than the big ones.
Oh, yeah. A quick lineman, defensive lineman, is so hard for when you got a bigger offensive line like we do.
Yep.
In this case, this is complete opposite of last week, where in this case our guys are bigger and stronger.
Well,
Calera's just a touch quicker.
All right,
on the front.
Trips right, single receiver. MJ, the long receiver. There goes Emerson Russell going out in the flats. Quick pass, and he's just going, how is that not a defensive hold? Did he not grab Jackson Shuttlesworth as he ran by him?
I thought he did.
I thought he did too. That's going to bring up 4th down right there.
Yeah.
But one thing that's happened, Richard, is we did get out of the hole being down there on about the 15-yard line, and now we're back up here at least to the 42-yard line. Carter Dotson coming off limping a little bit. Don't know if it's just a little got hit late on a play. He got wrapped up in the first quarter. Remember the play where he got sacked, but all it was is he got tripped up? He came up limping after that play, and he just hadn't been 100% on his feet since.
Look, he has taken some shots between last week and this week so far.
Yeah, amen to that. All right, Mr. Kirkland on the snap. Good snap right there. Punt is away. Nice.
That's rough. How is that no flag?
They just ran slap into the punter and no flag whatsoever.
And I don't know if it was after he was done and he was out of his punting. We got the ball. How did we get the ball? No.
Yeah, they didn't give us the ball.
But
I think it was maybe it was after the punt.
It was after the punt. And I think he had come back down and secured himself as a player, and then he got hit, or it may have been incidental.
Yeah, well, just so you know, I was admiring the punt itself.
Yes.
So I wasn't watching all that. I just saw everybody hollering. I thought I'd join in. All right, trips left, twins right, empty formation for Stokes. Stokes looks to throw. That was just a quick pass. Good job right there, incomplete. Richard, let's go ahead and call it since you prophesized the low score.
Yep.
How many shots are we going to take, the Calera going to take downfield this second half?
I'm going to say at least 10 more.
My number was 8.
Okay.
Keep track
10.
of it. All right, I got 8. All right, second down and 10 for the Eagles at the 49. A little quarterback draw right here. You can see the guard pull. There's nobody out there. He's running. Richard, he's quick. Big hit right there. I saw as soon as the ball was snapped, the right guard trapped the defensive end, and I knew it was a run, and he took off. And little Stokes got a little speed to him.
Yeah, he does. Nice. It makes him nice, but it was a nice open field tackle by the safety.
Yep.
That time.
Pick up about 25 right there. It's going to bring up 1st and 10. Stokes looking to throw again. Got pressure. He's not got anybody containing. Throws over in the backfield. We got an opportunity. Nice play by. That's going to be number 16. That's going to be our boy Drew Cheslock.
Yeah, just came over and knocked it down like a batted pass down right there. The ball kind of floated a little bit. Number 9 doesn't have a lot of zip on the ball.
No, he doesn't.
He's got a strong arm, but he doesn't have a lot of zip, and it kind of floats a little bit and gives our secondary a chance to recover and knock it down.
Yep. All right, second down and 10. The ball sitting at the Hornet 26-yard line. Fullback goes in motion. Probably going to run it here off left tackle. They do. Be a handoff. He lowers his head right there. Anderson,
just ran into a host of Hornets.
He sure did. Anderson on the tackle, number 9. Number 4, Brady Clements.
Yep. Jaden Bennett getting up off the pile.
Saw the Clements family here earlier. I'd love to see these kids that have had older brothers play.
Oh, yeah.
And now the younger brothers are seniors. It's cool to see those people here.
Yep. This means we're getting older. It's going to bring up 3rd and 9, Ray.
Yep. Gain of about half a yard. Stokes in the backfield along with Brown, the running back. Trips right, single receiver left. Here goes Brown in motion. We're going to leave Stokes by himself. What you got? There ain't nobody out here. We're going to have to make open field tackle. Good job. That's not bad by Ragin.
Yep.
He didn't necessarily make the tackle, but he made the guy fall.
Yep.
So he's going to be short.
Yeah. Either way, hey, the object is on defense is to get the guy down.
If I'm Calera, I kick a field goal here.
It's going to be 4th Oh, now they're moving the stick. It's going to be about 4th and 5 from the 20-yard line here. That's a 37-yarder, yeah.
But I think you take a shot here to kick the field goal. Both defense playing tough.
Need some team tackles here.
Yep, trips right, Brown. Oh, we got a penalty.
Yes, sir.
We got a penalty there, number 1.
They're not going to go for it now.
Yeah, Farrington, well, you say that.
It's going to be 4th and 10.
You ain't going to kick a field goal now, make it a 42-yarder.
No, but
Farrington moved early at wide receiver. Brown went in motion.
Here's the deal, though.
There goes the kicker coming out there.
If you attempt it and you miss it, they're only going to lose 5 yards.
That's true.
I know, they're bringing in heavy set. What do we got here? Yeah, here comes the kicker.
Yeah, kicker's coming. It's going to be a 40. I hope they kick from. I hope they mark it off. Richard, they marked it off 5 yards. I wish I could scream, watch a fake. Normally the kicker, the holder, gets 7 yards from the ball. He's at 5.5.
Yep.
This could be a difference right here. Yeah, blocked. I told you he was only 5.5 yards from the center, and that creates a lot shorter of an angle for him to kick it right there.
Well, and they kind of rushed it.
They did. They had time.
Yeah.
Big mistake by the Eagles trying to kick that field goal with a 5.5-yard walk-off.
And here's the deal, too, is it could have been planned because, like I said, they weren't going to lose, but now Chelsea's going to take over at the 20.
Yeah.
They probably knew, hey, we can't punt. We can't go for it.
Might as well try.
We can't kick a 42-yarder, so let's just try to get the ball off here, and we're only going to lose, 7 yards.
Right. All right, 1st and 10 for the Hornets after the blocked field goal. Twins right, no receiver to the left. Fullback Sloan to Weesin. Emerson Russell left of Dodson. Ball snapped. Hand to Emerson. Emerson trying to find a hole, and just barely slipped through. We're due, Richard, for a big run. We've not had, I think the biggest run Emerson's had tonight has been 9 yards.
Right.
So we are due for a run.
I agree.
Big one.
Yeah, I agree. He's going to break one because the way he keeps those legs moving, he's going to pull out of one of those shoestring tackles and take it to the house.
Yep.
Before the night's out.
Trying to figure out am I in or am I out? Sloan leaves.
There's some confusion here.
We got quads right, Richard. It'll be a little triangle. We call that the diamond. Coach don't like it. Calls a timeout. Coach Cassie's he's talking to the side judge,
something.
I don't know what all that was about.
I think, and this happened before where they count them and say, hey, you got 12, and I don't think they did.
Yeah, maybe.
And I think the side judge was telling him he's got 12 players, and that's happened to us before, and you can't do that. That's not their job. It's to do the coaching.
Yeah.
So coach should not have to be charged a timeout here.
Well, number one, it should be a heat timeout as well.
Right. They didn't call one in the third quarter.
No, they didn't. Second quarter, yeah.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
So I don't know what they're doing here. I don't think the Hornets should be charged with a timeout because that's on the referee.
Well, it appears, I don't know how
they're calling heat timeout.
All right, well, if they're going to take a heat timeout, David, you want to take a quick break? Well, wait a minute. Here comes Calera. Are they going to send them back?
No, they were in motion to heat timeout. So, yeah, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back.
All right, be back.
Quarterback Club and Cool 96.9 would like to thank Alabama Plate Cutting Company for their sponsorship. Alabama Plate Cutting Company is an organization built on timeliness, quality, and cost effectiveness. They strive to partner with customers to develop long-lasting relationships that will improve profitability. Whether you're looking for a single piece or require numerous truckloads, Alabama Plate Cutting Company can handle your needs. More information can be found at alabamaplate.com.
All right, we're back here. Third quarter after a heat timeout. Chelsea 3, Calera 3. Chelsea has the ball second down and about 8, maybe 7.
Got to get some plays. We got to have some productivity. We got to keep some plays going. We have some good plays, and then we have some bad plays. We got to keep the momentum going on our side.
All right, bunch set here on the right. We shift. Move everybody to the left side. Ball snap, fake, quick pass out in the flats. We got a block in the back right there. Got another flag. Maybe that was a late hit. You think so?
I think we're going to get.
Maybe we have offsetting?
Maybe so. That's the best thing that can happen at this point.
Yeah, saw 2 different flags come out. Calera saying it's against Chelsea.
one of the things that Coach talked about, I didn't get to listen to this week's coach's show on Tuesday night from Station 31, but I did hear the one, and Coach said, we've got to stay away from the stupid stuff. And the stupid stuff is things like needless pass interference, blocking in the back,